following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions. Welcome to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week on Halloween night. The Shelbyville Dragons and the Joaquin Rams, live from Joaquin Stadium.
Alrighty, folks, welcome here to the big broadcast here on NetSN for your Halloween at night as we get the camera going on right there for you. I am Larry Pierce here on NetSN. My broadcast partner is Joe Elmer. He's right over there. And we have another thing we're going to have for you here tonight. Let's see if we can switch down here, see what it looks like. We have a field camera with Steven Shires down there, so we'll be checking in with him a few times, catch some cool field shots tonight for the big broadcast. All right, it is the big one here tonight, and I tell you, folks, this is a big matchup here between these two squads. Coming in right now, the top dog in the district is the Shelbyville Dragons. They're undefeated and only one loss, and a team for the Joaquin Rams that a lot of people had, others had picked at the end of this district, but they have come out here and taken care of business, and they've done it all behind their great quarterback, Justin Brown. He is back. Going to be running up here, but I do know one thing, though. The Shelbyville Dragons are going to be missing a key part of their offense here tonight, and that will be DJ Barnes, as he got his shoulder injury from what I understand, so he will not be playing tonight. So, from what we understand, that's going to be, let me see if I can figure out who we have out here. I had him out here now. I've got it written down here. Oh, Gavin McDonald, number 20. Gavin McDonald, number 20, will be the quarterback tonight for the Shelbyville Dragons. So he's going to take care of business. I know Gavin, he can do it. And if Coach Wallace has enough confidence in him to get it done, then he will get it done. I talked a little bit with Coach Jones, and I hope to get it in here, but we're running a little bit behind and not going to be able to for our pregame show. But he was telling us how big of a game this is, and going to get out there and just try to run. And it was a big focus this week was on their defense. So that's how Coach Jones and the Joaquin Rams feel about it here tonight. But it is pregame time, so let's get to it. We got a pregame interview as we had our chat with Coach Wallace at the pizzeria on Monday night. And here's our pregame interview with him coming up now. Here we go. Now I had to get the picture back there. There we go. We got a good picture now. All right, join us now, Coach Wallace of the Shelbyville Dragons. And, Coach, I tell you what, another exciting game last Friday night, as it always seems to be here with the Dragons here lately. But really liking it. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, it was. It was a good game. St. Augustine came out and played really hard early. I think we came out a little flat, not taking anything away from those guys. They're extremely athletic. I think, Coach Barnes and Coach Randall do a good job over there. And they're missing a couple key players. You know, that always hurts when you're down some guys. And we know a little bit about that this year. But it was a really good game. We started off slow. Down 17-12 at the half, able to put some things together after the half and come out with a 39-17 win. So we were pretty pleased about the second half.
Right, and I thought you did really well, too, running the ball, too. You know, I mean, we had a really good job of running the ball, a lot of rushing touchdowns out there the other night, too. So you like to see that when the running game's going good.
Definitely. You know, we thought, the previous 2 weeks, we really threw it a lot. I think we threw it 80-something times in 2 games. Right. And so it was just kind of – we felt like going into the week that we needed to get back into the run game a little bit more. DJ's had a very hot hand throwing the football, and we've been riding it. And not that that's not a good thing, but eventually down the road at some point you're going to have to be able to run the football. And so getting Ronnie back on page, offensive line back on page as far as being physical up front in the run game. And so Ronnie had 128 yards and 4 touchdowns, and then DJ had 103 behind him.
Right.
I thought that, our guys up front did a good job creating lanes. Backs did a good job of finding those, and we were able to run the football for, majority of the game. And I know it's a little bit different pace than we've played the past 2 games.
Right.
People, it was a little bit slower. It was this and that, but
sometimes that's why you got to play it, though.
It was one of those things where we felt good with some of the looks that we were getting and felt like that we wanted to run the football at that. And I think our guys did a good job. But, DJ still threw for 223 yards, I think, and 2 touchdowns. And Compared to what he's been doing, that's a slow night, but
Exactly.
still a good night to throw for 2 and rush for 1. And so Ronnie Williams, found the end zone 4 times, and we're just pleased, like you said, we're pleased to be able to get back to the run game and have some success in that area.
Well, I tell you too, we had Casey Lee down there as our lineman breakfast with the linemen, and we talked a lot about how much he loved blocking for this team, and he's out there quite a bit, and the line that I think you guys have out there, especially having him as a junior, and a lot of those guys are still juniors and stuff out there, sophomores too, but it's so important for those guys, and I think that they were seeing some of the things really working for them, and that really made it a big difference last night.
Yeah,
Or the other night.
yeah, definitely. With the 4 guys we got up front being, or 5 guys we got up front being juniors on the offensive line, we have some sophomores that rotate in on the D line, and some of the backup guys for us up front offensively are sophomores. But those guys being juniors, most of them started for us last year. Kaysen and Jose's been starting since they were freshmen, so that they've had a big taste of it. But I think, like Kaysen said, he enjoys blocking for his team or doing this for his team. I think it's one of those things where you hear those guys up front being real selfless, really want to do it for the greater good of the football team and not necessarily for them. It's one of those positions. There's a whole lot of give, and you don't get a lot of reward out of it. And so you guys doing what y'all do for them is great. And big case, and you can't talk enough about him. Other than, I mean, he's 6'3", he's 300 pounds, but he's a great kid, man. He'll do anything you ask him to do. He plays both sides of the ball every snap all night. Doesn't want to come out of the game. Gets mad at if you try to take him out of the game. Even
Gotta
with
love
his,
a guy like that.
even with his bum leg last week against Timpson, he didn't want to come out. It was just kind of one of those things where we couldn't push the issue and end up losing him, for a longer period of time than him missing some snaps in the second half defensively. And so he back on the field Friday night for us, full swing. Didn't have a hitch in his giddy up at all, and was able to move folks around for us up front.
Yeah, I tell you what, that and also too, saw Jose after the ball game. Got to talk to both of those guys, and I tell you, those two just been phenomenal up front. And there was even some younger other guys we talked a little bit. I know you were in a hurry after the game, and I was trying to chat with you on them, but saw Sims out there and a couple other guys, called their names too. So starting to get some of those guys that are doing some other things out there.
Oh,
as well.
definitely. Having a little new rotation up front. It's been good for us getting some different faces out there and getting those guys some quality time in big time games. And so being able to rotate some of those guys in the D line, can help you. You're getting experience out there, learning how to play the game at a fast pace on Friday night, not just at practice. The more depth you have, the better you can be.
Mm-hmm.
When those guys are able to go in, be fresh, and give you some snaps for Jose, or if Kaysen is one of those guys that's got to come out and rotating spots with a couple different kids, just kind of give them a little bit different look. Also, just pleased with what we're seeing out of the kids as far as effort goes. I think the second half, or really after the first 12 minutes and 10 seconds, we didn't allow another touchdown, and so or another point. It was really big for us defensively, to be able to build some momentum and have some confidence in ourselves to be able to put that kind of product together out on the field.
Yeah, I tell you what, the defense did really well. They stepped up in times. You could just tell that they're about a lot of part of that second quarter. Whenever St. Augustine kept trying to get it a little bit of momentum there, y'all just were able to pull it out there. So the defense did a really good job. And then whenever it came to the second half, we started really putting some things together on the offense. But we were able to pass the ball, get the receivers out there, finding some lanes out there. And then I got to give it up to John and Geechee. They were out there laying some wood, even laying some blocks downfield.
Yeah, I thought that
And you can't say enough about Hunter too.
I thought defensively kind of turned around for us. Hunter Harvey caught the interception right there late in the half with about 50-something seconds left to go. Then we came back out and got the ball to start the half, went and scored. But you're talking about receivers blocking and the effort they give out there on the field. And we have a little saying, it's not ours. I probably stole it from somebody, but we tell our receivers, no block, no rock. If you're not willing to go block for somebody, we're not going to throw it to you.
Yeah.
And so those guys take pride in that downfield, and they do a really good job. But going down and scoring, getting the ball in the first half was really big for us. And then getting a stop. You want to get a score any chance you can get, and so that was really big for us to get that next stop and going to put another one in the end zone. And I felt like after that point that we really had a lot of momentum in the game, and we're able to get a couple more stops throughout the game that that really solidified the momentum in our favor to where you just didn't feel like that they were going to be able to bounce back from it. kids played with a lot of energy for us. Andy Johnson had a big night for us. I think he had 13 tackles, had a couple sacks, and he was just a spark plug out there for us defensively as a freshman.
Right.
Really good player, really electric player, and his energy kind of bled over into a couple of and then William Walden had a big night. And there was a few others that they were up there in tackles, but I think those were the three that led the team in tackles. And just can't I think you just can't say enough about the energy those guys brought in the second half. I thought that was really big for us, and important for us to to figure out that we can play defense. We fly around, be physical, and have fun. Instead of being hesitant and playing slow like it's kind of been on film, and just felt like it put a lot of confidence in those kids.
Well, I really have to say too, because I thought what you guys did in the third quarter was just remarkable. Because I mean, you obviously talked about you talk about how you slowed down the game there when we first started, but you dominated the third quarter possession. I mean, I think they only had the ball for maybe a minute, maybe a minute and a half, if I think I remember right. And yeah, all the way back in the built by center area back there. We got we're built by center back here. Mrs. Wallace got her built by center folder. She said she's gonna put it in your yard.
No, I don't know. I don't think my son's gonna let that fly.
Not gonna let it go.
I don't think so. He's a dragon.
Yeah, I understand that. But yeah, I thought that was really good there in the third quarter because I think you took a lot of you put that defense of the Wolves who also play a lot of guys both ways too. And very good guys out there, but you put a lot on those guys in that third quarter, and that got that defense kind of wore down a little bit because y'all had the ball almost the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. They did a good job too defensively. They gave us some stuff they haven't shown on film, some looks on the back end, going a little 3 high out of their 3-3 stack, and so we kind of had to regroup in the passing game a little bit and do some things differently and just have good timing and play calling. I think that they mixed it up pretty good between some man stuff and that zone look, and so you just had to call it at the right time. And we got I think the deep shot to Hunter, I think, is really what took the wind out of the sails. Right. That called, I don't know what it was, 50-yard touchdown where we called down the left sideline, and so it was it was a big play for us. But and those guys gave us a fit early. I think that the look that they were mixing in and out of, and kind of something they hadn't shown and something we hadn't seen, and it was slowed us down a little bit. Which hats off to those guys, and a great job for our guys to adjust. And that was kind of going into the game, we wanted to be able to run the football and wanted to be able to hold on to the ball and not getting in a track meet, every week. I feel like, it's not good for my heart. And so,
I understand that.
So we wanted to possess the football and be able to control the game. And I think we did that.
Right. Yeah, too, because I mean, well, Coach Barnes and the Wolves and them with Cartwright back there, it made them a different offense from what you've seen before. And then he is such a good athlete.
Man,
man can get and go. They got great guys on the outside. I mean, they are hard to defend.
Yeah, no doubt. They're very athletic, and when you snap it to the Cartwright kid back there, he just adds another element that the other two kids don't add. And not that they're not good athletes, but the Cartwright kid is very special in the run game. And so it makes it tougher to defend. I mean, they went empty for a long time against us, and empty Q run game. That's a kid that's really athletic, makes it hard for you to tackle in space. And
right.
We ended up our kids ended up making some adjustments just mentally, and we're able to slow that down enough to get them off the field, and we were really proud of that. Hats off to our kids and how hard they played. I can't say enough about that because, athletically, St. Augustine is very good, and I think our kids adapted very well.
Right. Yeah, they did too. And so, great in there, and got a big one coming up. We'll talk about too, but I want to talk about the atmosphere the other night because DJ got his award, and had the pink out and everything. The crowd was there, and it was a beautiful night for football. And a good crowd over there for St. Augustine made the trip too. So it was really nice to see everything that was going on there in Shelbyville the other night. It was just a nice, wonderful night for football, and to be a great atmosphere for the game that night.
Yeah, no doubt. I've never really been out there before kickoff at 7:00 out there for the award for DJ, and there's several people sitting up in the stands, 30 minutes before kickoff, and with Shelbyville and St. Augustine being somewhat of a rivalry game, right. Really close. A lot of kids know each other. At this point, our coaching staff knows all these coaching staffs around here. We've worked against each other for a long period of time. You build friendships, but that week you can't be friends. And so, but just big games throughout this district, week in and week out. I mean, you just can't talk about it enough. How tough this district is, and how you have to stay mentally prepared, because every week is a grind, and that we talk about it being 1-0 every week, and that's got to be our focus, just because of the next team that you're playing that next week. You can't have a letdown after a big win, or you can't hold on to a loss or anything like that. You got to get prepared to play.
Right. Well, I tell you what, speaking of being prepared to play, and like I said, too, I was watching it last week, just keeping up with the score. And by the time our game was done, game was still going on, and Joaquin had a lead. And I just took it, never should take it for granted, because by the time I got home, Timpson won the ball game. So, and then here we go. But Joaquin in their house at their place has just been a phenomenal team this year. They have great athletes. They got a great offensive line. They run the ball. I don't want to say that compare them to Garrison, but I mean, that's a running team. That's, kind of what you're going to run in, more running there. So it's a tough one coming up on Halloween night in Joaquin, another pretty much rivalry game.
Oh, 100%. It's you compare them. I mean, they're comparable to Garrison, and they're big up front. They run the football a little bit different scheme, the way they attack you, but they're a very good football team. A lot of people early in the year try to discredit Joaquin, and they weren't going to be very good and all these things. But I mean, I think if you go back and you listen to one of these early podcasts, I think I told you they're going to be good.
Yeah.
They're going to be a quality team, and here we are sitting, late in the district play, and they're still in it.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Those kids play hard. Coach Jones does a good job. I mean, he's been there for a long time. He graduated from there. It means a whole lot to him. The community believes in it. They've had success for a long time, and so it's when you have those things going. There's a lot of culture over there, and those kids play hard. They believe in what they do, and they're very hard to play in Joaquin, and that's where we're headed. And so just got to be completely focused, drown out the noise, and just get ready to play football.
Yeah, and it might be one of those rainy East Texas run 'em, smack 'em up football games on Thursday night, the way it's looking right now.
Yeah, no doubt. And you battle the elements you get, and so we'll just have to whatever it is, we're going to lace them up and we're going to play. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Both teams got to play through it, and one team prevails. And so it's just one of those things that adds to it. And you go back and you go back to what you said a minute ago. Joaquin's up really big on Timpson, and just again, how tough is this district?
Right.
You're up 20 on an opponent late in the game, and you blink, and they've erased it. I mean, it's just the athletes that are spread through this district that makes this thing so tough. And I'll tell you, whoever finishes 1 through 4 in our district, come playoff time, everybody else needs to be a little bit nervous, because this district's been battle tested week in and week out, and hopefully there's some survivors left. I mean, you deal with injuries and all these things. Hopefully somebody's left full strength and can make a run at this thing. I just think this district's that good.
Yeah, I definitely believe it. It was last year, and it's definitely proven to be once again this year. All right, well, I got a couple things here for you. I know that, looking and saw that was posted out there, you're moving up on a coach's win list there at Shelbyville, too. And
I don't know
that's pretty
who,
awesome.
I
thought that's pretty cool, Coach.
I don't know who grinds that information out. If I had to guess, it would be old Coach Wager. He's a big stat guy and looks into all that stuff. And somebody asked me about it, and I said, I never knew that until it was posted. Just try to keep my head down and keep working, and want to be 1-0. I think that's the big goal, and that's what we're trying to do. But I appreciate it, and we're just gonna keep trying to get better.
There you go. And also, Coach Rupp and the Lady Dragons, it looks like they took the #1 seed there, and they got the big win against Hemphill the other day. So that solidified it there. They're headed to the playoffs. I think their first round is in Jasper. So great job by the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, we are. So we're going to be the 1 seed in the small school playoffs.
Right.
They're splitting big school, small school, and all the other sports this year once you get to the playoffs. So we're going to be the 1 seed in the small school. There's still some scenarios to play out, in this last week right here. Or last game, I should say. Senior night at our place tomorrow night, and so come, be loud, be proud, and cheer these girls on. But yeah, going into the playoffs, and be down in Jasper, Texas.
Right. Well, we're looking into hopefully being able to cover that so we can bring it back, because I think it's on a Tuesday night in the afternoon. I know that's hard for folks to get down there, so hopefully we can. But it'll be on the NFHS network more than likely, so we'll be down there for that. All right, we're going to let you get with the family, have some pizza, but before we let you go,
Go Dragons.
that's right. All right, we're going to take a break, folks. We'll come back. We'll talk about the rest of the week, and we'll wrap it up here on the Piney Woods Area Coaches Show on NetSN.
Thank you for joining us on the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. It's time for kickoff, and your kickoffs are brought to us by Shelby Savings Bank.
Shelby Savings Bank has a brand new look. They're proud of where they've been, where they came from starting in 1981, but now they're moving forward with locations all over East Texas to serve you. Will Lucas knows that he's standing on the backs of giants that had a vision for the financial future of Shelby County. And he and his staff are taking that future into new directions with things like mobile deposits. It's the same bank, new look. Shelby Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All righty, folks. Welcome here to the big broadcast. You can hear how loud it is. And we're going to switch over here. We have a great camera view down here in Stephen Shires. How's it look down there on the field, man? It's a packed place here tonight. What's happening, Stephen?
It certainly is, Larry Pierce.
Man.
There ain't nobody in Shelbyville or down or Joaquin other than right here.
I do believe that you're absolutely right. And it's electric down there on the field. I know we were down there earlier and talking with the coaches and things. But yeah, it's going to be a good one here. I think everybody, at least in the eastern side of the state, is hooked up. Watch, I see some Center Rough Riders here tonight.
That's
So
right.
it's all over, man. All right. Well,
Hey, it's nothing like. They're going to be trick or treat tonight.
it's going to be trick or treat tonight. That is absolutely right. All right. Well, we're going to have Shires down there, and what we'll do is he's a little bit limited, so on that side. So when we get closer to the end zone views down there, we're going to check in with him, and he'll have those great views for us throughout the evening. So we'll talk to you soon, there, Stephen. Have a good one.
I'll be waiting.
Oh yeah. All righty, folks. So, yeah, great shots out there tonight. Is Mr. Steve Shires going to be down here on the field? It's kind of hard to get down along the sidelines. There's not a lot of room down there. Coach Jones gave us permission to be down there on the sides. We're going to try to catch up with the coaches at halftime and all of those stuff. Talk to you, Joe. So, I tell you, man, I've been looking forward to this one all day. I actually kind of had a little bit of time to just lay back and relax. And I thought, well, I'll take a little bit of a nap. But all I could think about was the different things going on with this game and the situation and the scenario. And it's I can't wait for it. It's good.
Well, we got some football weather, Larry. I'll
Yeah,
tell
we
you
did.
that.
That rain moved out, and which was really, really good. And so that was awesome. So we're going to get our national anthem here, folks. And then we will be ready for kickoff right here on NetSN as this big ball game ready to go. Where's the flag? God bless America. Great rendition there by the Joaquin band. Let's play some football tonight, man. That's it. I got a little bit of a something's see what we got going on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got a little bit of tightness going on here. I did some adjusting on the thing, so we're good though. All right, so here we go, backing it out as we got to the captains coming up here, and we'll say a big thank you to Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep for our pregame show. Coming up at halftime, we have our Farmers State Bank halftime show. This coming up as well, and in that halftime show, what we've been doing is we have a lineman of the week that we pick from the games, and if the guys can come down there to Diamond B Cafe, we'll have a big breakfast down there. We chat football with the big old linemen and just get a bunch of us big old beefy boys down there eating them out of house and home down there at Diamond V Cafe. If you haven't been to Diamond V Cafe, folks, I recommend go there for breakfast. They got good homemade food. Just all kinds of different things that I've had there, you know. And
What do you like for breakfast there, Larry?
my favorite thing there for breakfast is the strawberry pancakes, 3 eggs over easy, a piece of bacon or a piece of sausage and chocolate milk. Oh boy! But I stopped in there the other day because I was doing some work and it was kind of a brunch. It wasn't really lunchtime. And I thought I'm just going to stop in here and have a little bit of something. I had some sausage biscuits and gravy.
Good. Huh?
Oh my gosh,
That's got good coffee too.
Oh my, I tell you, they do. Yeah, Diamond V Coffee there. But hey, we'll be down there again. We'll have that interview coming up with the wonderful young men that won those awards last week, and we'll pick a couple of guys from the game tonight. And see if we can get them down there. And then even tomorrow night, because we'll be in Timpson for Garrison and Timpson in the Battle of the Atoyac tomorrow night, folks.
The official Battle of the Atoyac.
Official Battle of the Atoyac. There we are. All right. So we do know that we're going to be a different quarterback out here for the Shelbyville Dragons this evening, folks. And it will be Gavin McDonald. I know he'll do an excellent job out there. He's under the tutelage of DJ Barnes, and DJ is going to keep him abreast out there. And Coach Wallace said DJ will not play, so he won't even play on the defensive side. That's a tough loss there for but the Shelbyville Dragons are they are a team, and they're a solid team, and they're going to be able to play out there as a team. And when DJ is going to be rooting them on. Same thing for these Joaquin Rams. They are a solid football team. They can run the ball. They don't throw it a whole lot. They got a big offensive line. They'll throw all kinds of different looks at you. That split tee. You better be ready when you're playing defense against the Joaquin Rams. The only thing I can tell you is it's hard to do on the defensive side when that happens. Staying at home. It's hard to do because if you don't, they'll beat you.
That's right.
There we go. So here we go, folks. It's time for some football here on a Net SN. Let me grab me a drink of water here, and we're ready to get this one kicked off. I think that is Justin Brown out there, the quarterback, going to kick it off. Oops. And it is back deep for the Shelbyville Dragons. Number 6, that is Andy Johnson. So here we go with the big one here tonight. It's going to come over here short, and it'll be taken at about the 40-yard line here by the Shelbyville Dragons. I have the ball first. And that right there is John Mathis. John covers it up. Looks like he took a little bit of a knee there to the back. And John Mathis is going to give good starting field position here to the Shelbyville Dragons. It will be Gavin McDonald's team here. And a first down and 10 Shelbyville at their own 40-yard line. So McDonald going to bring him up. He's going to have Ronnie Williams, number 7, in the backfield with him. And twin receivers head over to the far side of the formation. Shelbyville, first down and 10 here for the Dragons. Going to hand off to Williams. Williams going to follow his blockers. And a good job here by the Rams, shutting him down here at the line of scrimmage. No gains. No gain on the play. See what we can do. Second down and 10 here for the Dragons. Why is this saying? Okay, there we go. Second down and 10 here for Shelbyville. Gavin McDonald, twin receiver set over to the far side. Gonna look to pass this time. I got a man down there. Gonna go out wide. They're gonna have some.
No, jeez!
Catch just interference on the far side. Catch down on the far end. I don't know who made that catch out there, but what a catch! And well, he was held all the way through there.
Yeah, he was.
Is that Hunter Harvey? Who was that? That was Hunter Harvey making another great play here for the Shelbyville Dragons. 60-yard touchdown pass from McDonald.
Second play of the game.
To Hunter Harvey. And Hunter Harvey, he had the defender all over him. It would have been a pass interference. But, man, what a catch. And he makes the play.
Yeah, the defender just about tackled him.
Yeah, he did. Boy, I tell you what a play. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So a couple plays in here, and the Shelbyville Dragons get a long 60-yard touchdown pass for the score. And now we will be ready to go here for the kickoff when we come back right here on NetSN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week on Halloween night. The Shelbyville Dragons and the Joaquin Rams, live from Joaquin Stadium.
Alrighty, we're back here, and what a play by the Shelbyville Dragons.
Hey, by the way, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I love this holiday. Don't always get to play football on this day, but hey, we are playing tonight.
Now,
And
this
we're
is
ready to go.
my kind of football weather
I'll
right
tell
here.
you, it is good to go here tonight. What a play. Shelbyville Dragons go up 7-0 after the good PAT, 2 plays. And 60 yards, a 60-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Harvey. And like I said, he had the defender all over him. And he was still able to make that catch and get on down the field for the score. And the Rams going to run into good coverage there by the Dragons. And still Dragon Flyers with him. And the Joaquin Rams going to get themselves good starting field position there. I believe that is Tate Bass, number 4. And it is on that return. So Joaquin will have it with 11:05 here, trailing 7-0. They're up first, or their first time with the ball. I keep forgetting I need that up there. And here we go. It will be Brown bringing his team to the line here. Hardison, the running back behind him. So Brown brings him up. Hardison is with the back. And a give to Hardison, taking over to that right side. He'll find some room there. Turn the corner. He'll pick up a few as he gets above the 30-yard line to about the 31. So they'll give him up to the 32-yard line for a gain of 4 yards on the play. It makes it a 2nd down and about 6 here for the Joaquin Rams. Coach Brown getting the earth from Coach Jones down here on the sideline. And a big crowd here from Shelbyville. As you can see,
They were here early, too.
they were here. I mean, they beat us here. And there's
Yeah,
a big
they
crowd
did.
here. There's a big crowd here from Joaquin as well. I know they're going to give it to Hardison once again. And Hardison takes over that far side. Across that 40-yard line. Hardison should be enough for a 1st down for the Rams. And they'll mark him down there right at the 40. So that's a gain of 8. So that's 12. Okay. Another 1st down here for the Joaquin Rams now. Clock rolling now, under 10 minutes to go. See what Shire's got it on the camera down there looking like down on the field.
Oh, that's a nice angle.
I got a good shot down there from underneath there as he's moved up over to the side. So here we go. Here's the pitch. Great play. Bring it here to the near side. And a good run here by number 1. That is Dallin Jordan. So Jordan will take it up to the 48-yard line.
He dragged about 3 players with him.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 2 here for the Rams. I keep looking over there for him as I want to make sure he's not moving around down there whenever we switch it. Here's Artis. Oh, and he gets Kason Lee. Kason Lee in the backfield said, I'm going to stop this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. Loss of a yard back to the 48-7-yard line. That brings up a 3rd down and 3. Kason got through there quick in that front line right there.
He a big boy.
Yeah, he was our
Yeah, we remember him.
He was our lineman of the game, so we'll have to talk to him at halftime coming up. Here's Jordan once again, gets a good block here to the near side. Jordan down the sideline to break a tackle. As he goes down the line, he's going to be knocked out. Thought maybe to get him out of bounds, but a good job here by the Shelbyville defense. They tracked him down, but Jordan gets him down inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line on a great run there by Dallin Jordan. Down to the 16 of Shelbyville. 37 for Jordan. Another 1st down here for the Rams. So that'd be a 1st down and 10. All the way down to the 16-yard line of Shelbyville. Getting a handoff this time to Bass. Bass, he's going to be met there after the hole. He'll get down to the 15. He'll get 1. Gonzalez right there for it. 2nd. And he's been a lineman for breakfast at times before, hasn't he?
That's right.
All righty. So here we go with now a second down and 9, 1 yard on that one, down to 8:10 to go onto the clock here into this first quarter. 7-0 Shelbyville on a big pass play to start this game. Was it the second play, Joe?
Second play
Yeah,
after the kickoff.
Here we go. So Joaquin ready to go with it now. Oh, we're going to get a penalty flag here onto the field. Got some laundry on the field. That's going to be a offsides. Back to the 20. Check in on Shire's camera down there as he moved up to about to the 45-yard line on the Shelbyville side over. So they'll back him up. And it will be a second down and about 15 now from the 21-yard line here for the Rams. That clock rolling now under 7:40. Let's go here in this first quarter. Up under center of Brown. Going to hand off to Bass. Bass tried to turn the corner, and a great job there waiting for him on the other side. That's number 10. For the Dragons, that is J.D. Sewell. The big hit right there. Picking up one, maybe up to the 20. Was Bass. So that brings up a third down now and about 13 here for the Joaquin Rams. As they're taking some time here, getting down to about 7 minutes to go here on the game clock. Trying to get a first down here. Third down and long for the Rams. Man in motion is going to be Bass. Faking the pitch. Going to hand off to Hardison. And Hardison takes it up to about the 15-yard line. Down to the 15-yard line, picking up 5, Hardison. That brings up a fourth down and about 9 here. And Coach Jones is going to leave him out there. Fall on the 15-yard line. Fourth down and long here for the Joaquin Rams.
Looks like only the top half of the scoreboard's working.
Yeah, they may not have that sundown. All right, here we go. Fourth down play for Brown and his offense. Under the center. Now look to pass. Got a man over here. Not going to throw it out. It's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, number 87. I believe that's Rios. The tight end, and the pass is incomplete. So it's a turnover on downs. And the Shelbyville Dragons will take over here after a good drive that started all the way back at their own 28-yard line there for the Joaquin Rams. Now they'll give it back to Shelbyville. Shelbyville will take over onto their own.
Tight end didn't have much of a shot catching that one.
15-yard line. Yeah, it was just a little bit behind him there. 6:09 to go. So here comes Gavin McDonald and his offense for the Shelbyville Dragons. Going to hand off to Williams. And Williams is hitting the backfield on a great stop in the backfield there by the big guys by the Joaquin Rams. That was number 53, Cummins, and number 50, Trevor Hawkins. Sorry, Taverton Hawkins. I want to make sure I got that right. And a good job there for a loss of a couple there by Williams. Back to the 13-yard line. So second down and 12 now for the Dragons. Donald bringing them up. Twin receiver set over to the far side. Mathis out here to the near side. Oh, a little miscommunication here. Gavin having to roll out, not going to throw it up. Nice
catch.
What a catch by John Mathis as he went up and high pointed the ball. Comes down with it at the 35, helping out his quarterback. First down, Dragons.
Absolutely great catch.
Man, Gavin they went the wrong way, a little bit of backwards there, a little bit of communication in the backfield as Gavin went to the right and Williams went to the left. And he was able to pull it out here up to the 35-yard line. Good play.
Gavin's doing a good job filling some big shoes.
Yes, he is. First down here for the Dragons. They're first. Going to hand off to Williams. Williams trying to find some room in the middle. And it's definitely not going to be easy to do against that tough front against the Joaquin Rams. To the 35 for no gain. Running is going to be hard going here tonight against that front of both sides. So we got Shires down there, and we need to call him and see what's going on. But get some good going on here with this game. So we'll let him on that side over there looking good. Get back up here out on top. Taking a long time here on the play call, and that clock rolling down. Now getting down to 10 seconds to go. Going to be a triple receiver set over to the far side. Here comes McDonald. He's got to get in here. He's got to get it quick. You're going to have to get a timeout here. 4 seconds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh, they do just get it off. Going to hand off to Hunter Harvey, but I think Coach Wallace called a timeout over on the far side. And it looks like that's where it's going to be. 4:14 left to go here in this first half. In this first quarter, I'm sorry. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
And find some room in the middle. There is Hunter Harvey, and he's going to take it up close to midfield. And they'll have enough for a first down on a good run there and a good timeout call with a good play to come out of it. Takes him up to the 48-yard line.
He kind of popped that ball up to him. Did you see that?
Yeah. Hunter Harvey with a little toss pass there for 13. Now the first down here by the Dragons. They're second. Moving down the field here. 3:51 to go. And we'll see how the Shires are looking pretty good over there with that stuff. Right over there, pretty close to where the action is. Well, here we go, back up here on top. Gavin bringing him up to the line. McDonald handing off. Williams trying to find some room here on this near side. He's got to break a couple tackles and does. He'll run into a couple more Rams.
Oh,
so hold him up. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as the Rams defense huddles around him and takes him down.
Yeah, the Dragons player started pushing him forward, and then 74 came over and said,
Yeah, you're not going to push around big number 74, Mr. Braden Cummings. That's not going to happen. Second down, and looks like they gave him one on that one up to the 49-yard line. All right, so here come the Dragons now. Second down and 9. McDonald going to send Williams out of the backfield. Ooh, Hunter Harvey there. They tried that play once again, but the Rams not full this time. Hawkins wants to be back in there. Also in there, number 22, that's Hardison with a big stop.
Yeah,
Out of the Rams defense.
They smelled that.
Back to the 47-yard line of Shelbyville. That's a loss of about 5. Brings up a third down and about 11 now for the Dragons. McDonald will bring him back to the line of scrimmage. And here we go. Third down and behind the chains here is the Rams. We're held on third down. Can they hold the Dragons to a third down play here? McDonald fleshed out of the pocket, goes over to the far side. Now pulls it down, turning the corner, going to go out of bounds across the 50-yard line, wisely out of bounds. He won't have enough for a first down. It'll be a fourth down at about 5 there. But wisely getting himself out of bounds and avoiding the hit as he takes the run up to the Joaquin side, up to the 47 on the other side. That's a gain of 6.
Right under 2 minutes in the first quarter.
All righty. So right now we got
It's a fast game.
got some Shires out there with the camera checking it out here, and that's going to be against the Rams, it looks like. And it's going to be enough for a first down.
Do we have Shires live, or do we have to call them?
I will have to give him a call. So that's going to be a first down due to the penalty there. And that'll take it all the way up to the 37-yard line. Yep, up to the 37-yard line. So that's a 10-yard penalty there by the Joaquin Rams. Their second penalty of the night. All righty, so here we go as Shelbyville comes back to the line here. First down and 10 after the penalty. McDonald going to pass once again. Got to look to go downfield. Got a man down there. And trying to catch DJ Barnes down there, and that is going to be pass interference there by Bass. So Barnes is in there.
So Barnes is playing, just not quarterback.
Just not going to play quarterback. So Coach Wallace has him in there to get in there at receiver.
Do you know which shoulder he hurt? Is it his throwing shoulder?
I think it was his left shoulder. If I remember what I'm looking at from the pregame when he was wrapped up, I think it was his left shoulder was where it was at, but I'm trying to remember. But it will be a pass interference call and another big penalty here on the Joaquin Rams defense. And that's going to move it up to the 22-yard line. And that's where it's going to be on the 22 after another penalty of 15 yards. So 15-yard penalty there, and that's another Ray Jones first down here. That's number 4 for the Shelbyville Dragons. They got a first down and 10. And Shelbyville going to hand off. Find Williams in the middle. Breaking away. He'll take it all the way up to about the 15-yard line for a good run by Williams. So he'll get 7 on that one. Gets him into positive yardage on the evening. Down to the 15-yard line. Shires does a great shots down there on the
yes,
right
he
there
does.
at the line of scrimmage right now.
Nice.
Can't beat that right there at all. So here comes McDonald. We'll get back up here on top. Handing off in the middle. And a nice job there by the Rams defense holding them down. That'll be a third down. Try to get it to Williams there. No gain on that play. Brings up a third down and about 4 now for the Shelbyville Dragons. So the Dragons come to the line here, third down and 4. A little bit of glare there off that camera. Here we go. And the Dragons trying to go up. Just under a minute to go here into this first quarter. Handing off on the end around. And that is going to be tripped up there. Hunter Harvey will take it over down to about the 13-yard line for a gain of a couple. And that may get us to the end of this first quarter. See what Coach decides to do here. 4th down and 1. He can let it run out. And I think that's probably what he's going to do here is let this thing run out here at the end of this first quarter and have a 7-0 lead here against Joaquin here at the end of 1. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back here. We're going to check in with Shires down there on the field as well here on NetSN as it's a 7-0 Shelbyville lead at the end of 1 on NetSN.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
Hey, we're back here. Look at him. He's looking to see if I can find him over there. See, I tried to call him and we were going to talk to him, and he's moving. He's probably sitting there with these dummies are calling me. No, I'm pushing this thing all the way from one end to the other. As you see what Shires is going through over there, we appreciate the hard work he's doing. All right, so we got a 4th down and 1 here for the Shelbyville Dragons as we switch ends at 7-0. In case you're just joining us, the second play of the game was a 60-yard touchdown bomb to Hunter Harvey from Gavin McDonald. You got something real quick there, Joe?
Well, we'd like to thank our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors across all Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. Tonight, they include Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hope Medical, Ray Jones Chevrolet, Farmers State Bank, Elite Hair Design, Wiggins Farm, Blake Furniture, and Aurora Concepts. And we appreciate all these sponsors and their support of our area athletics.
Yes, we do. And we'll be tomorrow night. Hey, we got more football action. We'll be at the Battle of the Toyac in Timpson tomorrow night here on NetSN as well. Another great game here in this district. Here we go. 4th down. Got to pick it up here. Give it to Williams. We got a penalty flag on the other side. Williams have a first down across the 10-yard line. But we got a penalty flag over on the far side as there's laundry on the field. And I don't know. It kind of quickly pointed toward the Joaquin side, but I think it's offsides on the Dragons. Oh, it's offsides on the Rams. No way. That is the 3rd penalty of this drive. And that's going to end up giving them another first down by way of the penalty here.
Wow.
For the Rams.
Big mistake.
Wow, that was a big one there. That gives a first down and goal at the 8-yard line. As the Rams have had 2 big penalties here. Actually, 3 big penalties just into this drive alone as it's a first and goal at the 8-yard line here for the Shelbyville Dragons. See where Shires is at now. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so here we go. First down and goal from about the 9-yard line for the Dragons. Trying to roll it out here. Going to pitch it out on the option to Williams. He'll turn the corner. He'll get a few up close to the 5-yard line. See he's down there. See where they mark him down. And it's right there at the 5. So a gain of 3 for Williams. See what Shires can give us on a great shot here coming from that end zone down there. As it's a second down and goal from about the 5, just outside the 5-yard line here for the Dragons. Here comes Williams right in there. And he's going to get close. Ball came out, but they're going to say he was down, and he's down there at about the 1-yard line. And now, did I see a penalty flag? Nope. So down to the 1-yard line. Down to the 1. So it'll be a third down and goal for Williams as he gets down there after picking up 4. So now third down and goal from about the 1-yard line here for the Dragons, trying to go up 2 scores here. That'll be Williams in the backfield there with McDonald. Going to hand off to Williams. Williams takes it over to the far side. And Williams going to take it in for the score from a 1-yard out. And it will be a touchdown for Williams on a good drive here by the Shelbyville Dragons. Take it in for the 1-yard score. And that will make it now a 13-0 ball game right here with 10:40 to go here into the half. And coming in for the kick, Vasquez will come in here now, see if he can make it a 14-0 ball game. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So it will be a 14-0 ball game here after the PAT is good for the Shelbyville Dragons. They have it 14-0, 10:40 to go here in this first half. We'll be back here on NetSN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
All right.
We're back here, and we're going to talk to Shires. Hey, man, that was a great touchdown down there by the Shelbyville Dragons. But the Rams gave him a tough run up there, didn't they?
Well, I tell you what, there's some bodies flying, baby. Big guys up front. And I think he got in, he snuck in by the hair of his chin. The side official was right there on it. See it. He got over briefly, but then he got pushed back. But what a couple of big drives by Shelby would go in the air.
Yeah.
Right? Big air pass play and then a couple pass scripts.
Yeah,
That gets them down here to the goal line and go up 14-0.
Yeah, I tell you what, those penalty flag, those penalties didn't help out the Rams, then, but we'll see if they can answer back.
One hold was right in front of me, and Coach Wallace was going, "Is it defensive holding?" I was like, "Yeah, Coach, it was defensive holding." I saw it.
Yeah, it was kind of hard not to hit that one here. So here we go with the kickoff, and they're going to let that one bounce and find a soft spot in the zone there here, and it's going to go out of bounds. All right, Shires, we're doing good down on the field, and we'll catch up to you a little before
That's
halftime.
Right. Sounds good. Of course, my trip to me is brought to you by Sammy Steptoe, my favorite sponsor of all time. We take a step to the sideline.
That's right.
Go see Tammy Steptoe for any real estate transactions. If you want to sell something or buy something, go see her because she's got something for you.
There we go. Tammy Steptoe done a great job. She does have some great stuff. All right, Shires, keep it up, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All righty, so there we go. As he's still down there on that far end here, he's going to move around a little bit. So we got that one went out of bounds. They're going to make a move it back and kick it again. So it'll be Joaquin ball here. They trail it 14-0. And yeah, I think that was a big part of that there, though, folks. Just the penalties there on the Rams that they just didn't need there. That kind of contributed to that long drive here of 85 yards and a lot of plays here for the Shelbyville Dragons. So they kick it over to the other side, and it's going to be picked up this time here. And here comes upended on that far end over there by looks like
7
Mathis, or is that Williams, number 7 Williams?
Is it 7 or
I think so. So 85 yards, 16 plays, 7:29 off the clock, culminating in a 1-yard run by Williams for the touchdown score there for the Shelbyville Dragons. They lead at 14-0, 10:35 to go at halftime in this very big pivotal game here. Shelbyville Dragons got to win this one to stay atop of the district here. And the Joaquin Rams are right there underneath them. You know, they need this one here, and then they got a big one against Garrison next week to wrap up the regular season. So this is big-time football here the next couple of weeks. And, yes, DJ's back there, free safety, so that's good and helpful there for the Dragons. So here we go, get a handoff, and a nice job bringing it here to the near side. And this time J.D. Sewell shutting down that edge as Bass tried to turn the corner and not able to get there, maybe a yard from the 35-yard line. to the 36. So this will be a 2nd down and 9. Coming up at halftime, folks, as I said, we have a great interviews with our lineman of the week. And we go down to Diamond B Cafe and have some good food. And that's where we'll get that coming up for you. We've got 2 great linemen to chat with coming up at halftime tonight. Here's the pitch. Going to find Jordan over there with the Rams. Or I should say the Dragon defense good to the point of attack. And they shut it down and get in that hole right there. Kason Lee also in there is Jose Gonzalez. And number 53, that is Trace Sims in there, plugging up that hole as he get back to the original line of scrimmage, or lost a yard back to the 35. Did Jordan. That brings them a 3rd down and 10. And the Dragons know about this running game. They had a big running game there that they had to play against Garrison. And they're having to face a tough one here again tonight. Here's Brown looking to pass. He got it up. He got his man here at the 40-yard line. And he'll be taken down there. Will Jordan. He'll be close to a 1st down, maybe a yard short, be a 3rd down and about 1 after the completed pass play. Up to the 44 for 9 yards. I see that was Jordan on that reception for 9 yards. So I'll bring up a 4th down and 1 from the 44 here. And the Rams like to bring it up here. And Hardison's going to have that 1st down yardage and a few more as he barrels his way up to the 48-yard line. Nope. Let's get cooler heads here. Now we got more penalty flags in there, and those heads got to be cool out there. So it's enough for a 1st down up to the 47-yard line for 3 there for Hardison. And penalty flags come out, but that's going to be after the 1st down here. We're going to get a dead ball personal foul. That's against Joaquin. And it's going to be against the Shelbyville as well. So that's going to be negate the penalty flags. And it should still be a 1st down, I do believe. Should still be a 1st down because it was penalty flags after the play. And it is a 1st down here for the Joaquin Ram.
Well, they need one.
They definitely needed that to keep that alive there. They had enough for the 1st down there, so they got it. So here we go. As the Rams come back out to the 1st down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going to hand off here to Jordan. Jordan, turn the corner. Finds some blockers to get up across the 50-yard line down to the 49 for a gain of about 3.
Across the 50, gain of 3. 2nd down.
They've done a good job running the ball here tonight. Have the Rams, they always do. That's their game plan. But they'll catch you sleeping in that secondary back there and throw a pass on you and run one down the sideline. So the Rams trying to answer here, as they will get the ball to start the 2nd half as well. Nice job here on the end around as Bass. Going to turn the corner as he gets across the 40-yard line. Hunter Harvey, as well as number 6, Johnson there on the stop. That's enough for our 1st down by Bass as he takes it up to the 37-yard line. 12 yards. Another 1st down there for the Rams. 1st down from the 37-yard line of Shelbyville. Going to hand off here. Hardison, turn the corner, going down the sideline. Going to have to try to push him out of bounds. And they finally do get him there. Just inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and goal right at the 10 for Hardison. Down the sideline. Biggest run of the night there for Hardison. Another 1st down here for the Rams. Sorry, I had to change that camera out down there. Shires is pushing it down the sideline. All right, so here we go. 1st down and goal from right at the 10-yard line. Referee giving direction. So great drive right here by the Joaquin Rams as they have themselves down right at the 10. The ball's right on the 10-yard line. You can see right there. So taking some time off of this clock here. It's down to 7:25. Oh, we had an injured player. Sorry, folks. I thought he had gotten off the field here, but an injured player for the Shelbyville Dragons coming off, and he's going to be okay. Dragons don't need another injury right now. So hopefully everything's going to be okay. All right, so a first down and goal from the 10. Going to hand off to Hardison. Hardison coming here to the near side, trying to turn the corner, but he gets met there at about the 6 or 7 yard line. So down to the 5 for 5 yards. Now up to 41 yards on 7 carries here for Hardison. Second and goal here for the Rams. So the Rams coming to the line here. Second down and goal from the 5 yard line. 6:52 to play. 14-0 Shelbyville. Hardison going to take it in for the end zone. Touchdown. Rams takes it in for 5 yards out. Hardison for the score. The Rams really needed that one. The Rams really needed that rushing touchdown there. They needed a good drive, and they take it down there to make it 14-6.
I thought we lost power. I forgot these guys turn the entire stadium lights off.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive what they do.
Yeah, when they score, that's pretty cool.
All right, so here we go with the 2-point conversion here. Brown going to try to hand it off and turn the corner. And they're going to take it in and score. And it will have it. As that will be Jordan that's going to take it in for the score. So that will now make it a 14-8 on the 2-point conversion is good. And it will be a 14-8 ball game. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week on Halloween night. The Shelbyville Dragons and the Joaquin Rams, live from Joaquin Stadium.
All righty, folks, back here on a 9-play, 65-yard drive, a little over 6 minutes off the clock here. We'll make that a little over 5 minutes off the clock. 5-yard run by Hardison. That will now make it a 14-8 ball game. And the Dragons will be set and ready for the kick return as Brown will kick it off. Brown ready for the kick. Back deep, Mathis. And the kick comes, and it'll be taken there at about to the 33-yard line. And that will be, was that number 9 on that reception? That is Ashton Scarborough. First down and 10 here for the Dragons, as they will have it with 6:48 to go into the half, leading it 14-8. They'll have it now with a first down and 10. Ball will be onto their own 30-yard line. So a couple big plays here for the Dragons, and also some penalty flags in that last drive. They were able to get another touchdown score there. But here comes McDonald, the quarterback for the Dragons tonight. Doing a great job so far here in this first half. Handing off and hands off to Williams, and he gets right back to the 30 for no gain. Maybe a half a football there. Second down and long now for the Dragons. 6.5 to play here. Going to have some great bands onto the way here. And congratulations to the Shelbyville Dragon Band, second place in state military competition, the silver medal. Nice for the Shelbyville Dragon Band. Congratulations. All right, so here we go as McDonald brings Harvey in motion. Clearing out the backfield. They look to throw to Harvard down over to the far side.
Oh, my.
Hunter Harvey.
What a great
catch on the far side there at the 35-yard line. And this young man has made some plays and some catches this year. There's another one right there. Hunter Harvey. Wow.
He one-handed it and brought it back when he was in the air. That was awesome.
I'm sorry. I think that was Doggett, folks. 0. And we have an injured player out there for the team. So we're going to take it. And I do believe that was 0 out there, folks. I'm trying to check and make sure, but come back over here. It might have been Hunter Harvey there because he was down there at that end. So that might have been right. There's a Hunter Harvey there with a huge play. And the injured Joaquin Ram's going to be able to get up on his own power and hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him. Hope everything is okay. So it's going to be a first down, and what a play by Hunter Harvey. The pass all the way down to the 44-yard line of Joaquin. So with the pass play, there was another first down here for the Dragons. That's number 6 on the night. Big pass play right there to Harvey. McDonald got his team back into Joaquin territory. And a handoff. Williams finds some room there onto the right side. Takes it above the 40, down to the 39. Gain of 5.
Gain of 5, second down.
So here we go. I don't know who put the score up there, but that's wrong. I'm trying to get see that was 26 on that one for that way. But trying to make sure.
Is it 14-7?
It's 14-7, yes.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's 17-8. It's 14-8, not 17-8. Williams getting up the middle there, fighting for yardage, trying to get into that first down there. Close to it. Williams gets it up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 3. Already 12 carries, only 22 yards, 1 touchdown for Williams. 3rd down and 2. Clock rolling under 5 minutes to go here into this first half for the Dragons and the Rams. As the Dragons come back out to the line. 3rd down and short. McDonald brings them up. Got a hand to Williams. Williams finds some room behind his blockers on that big offensive line, taking care of business over there. First down. Dragons down to the 31-yard line. Another first down. That's 27 yards on the night for Williams. He's starting to stack up the yards. And another first down for Ray Jones. First down there for the Dragons. Let's see where. See Shires right down here on the 50. All right, first down and 10 here at the 30-yard line. Here come the Dragons. McDonald. Williams in the backfield. Pistol formation. Look to pass once again. Got his man down there wide open. DJ Barnes for the touchdown. What a pass from Gavin McDonald. And he takes it 31 yards for the touchdown to DJ Barnes. Touchdown, Dragons. Whoa. And great play there by the defense. He just did miss it on the defensive side.
Yeah, Barnes was wide open.
Yeah, the defender came over and to try to get it. He just did miss it there for the touchdown. Wow. So now, another touchdown here for the Dragons. Up 20-8 to answer back. 4:26 to go. Vasquez in for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So the point after makes it good to make it a 21-8 ball game. 4:26 to play here into this one. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
All right, we're back here, and it's now 21-8, 4:26 to go, and it was a 7 play drive, 70 yards. Taking 2 minutes and 22 seconds off the clock. A 31-yard touchdown pass play from McDonald to Barnes. And I was kind of wondering, the Shelbyville Dragons and Barnes being a senior this year, who's going to be the quarterback there and what was going to look like. And I think I've found my answer here this evening with Gavin McDonald. Here we go. Ready for the kick. And it's now 21-8, and the Rams had a good drive the last time they had the ball. They need to answer right back here once again, see if they can do that. Far side, here comes the kick down, and it bounces, and it stays in bounds here. Now the Rams pick it up, bring it back on the other side. That was Brown, and he is just met. What a great play there. And that's number 20, Gavin McDonald, the quarterback right there. I don't know how much I want my quarterback out there making plays like that, but great job there by Gavin McDonald. Makes a great play. And it's starting field position there at the 25-yard line for the Joaquin Rams as they need another drive here like they had the last. So Joaquin has it with 4:22 left to go into this first half, trading at 21-8. They'll have it on their own 25-yard line. So here we go. As Brown bringing them to the line. Going to hand off. Nice job there. Get the misdirection going on. And Bass with a good run. He'll take it up. He'll have enough for a first down up to the 37, 38-yard line for the Rams. Good run there by Bass. Up to the 38. He'll pick up 13.
That Bass is a tough runner.
Yeah, he is.
Got a good spin move.
Another Ray Jones first down. That's 6 on the night here for the Joaquin Rams. The shower down over there. Get some good pictures in there. So Brown brings him back to the line. Going to hand off this time to Jordan. Jordan trying to find his way. Now he's going to be down the sideline a bit here. And he's going to have enough for a first down at the 49-yard line. That's 11 more there for this time by Jordan. He's got 70 yards on 6 carries tonight.
Jeez.
Another first down here for the Rams. So first down and 10. The Rams, like I said, they'll get the ball back, so they're trying to double dip here if they can get a score for this end of this quarter. Hardison coming over here to the near side. He'll get into Shelbyville territory there to about the 47-yard line. Gain of a few.
Stop. Gain of 4, second down.
Second down and about 6 now for the Joaquin Rams. Getting down to 3 minutes to play in the half. 21-8, Shelbyville with the lead. And Joaquin coming to the line right there. Handing off. And a nice job once again here by Jordan. He's still on his feet fighting for yards. Finally getting taken down there by the Shelbyville Dragon defense. And it'll be down to the 37-yard line for another Ram first down. That was Jordan on that run once again. So another first down here for the Rams. 2:27 to go here as they start that clock. Rams coming up. Handing off this time to Hawkins. Hawkins finding some room over on that far side. Taking tacklers with him. He'll have close to that first down yardage up to about the 29. And it'll be awful close. It'll be second down and 1. Like to see the big man run. Pick up 8 yards. Oh, 9 yards on that one. Second down and 1 here for the Rams as the clock gets under 2 minutes to go. Rams coming to the line. Brown bringing them up. Trying to run up the middle there. And has enough for the first down. Brown takes up just enough on the quarterback keeper up to the 27-yard line. So to the 27, 2 yards there for Brown. So that's another first down here for the Rams. 1:38 to go. Rams back to the line here. Handing off on the second man around. Finding some room.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, all the way down the line. They're going to be touchdown. He does get in.
He falls in backwards.
He fell in backwards. But Barnes going to get him there on the tackle. Tackle him into the end zone. And there's a touchdown for Jordan. As he takes it around, he finds some room. And what a nice run and a nice play there for the Joaquin Rams. And that was Bass, number 4. Sorry, folks, number 4 Bass onto that run for 27 yards. So Bass for 27. He'll have him a rushing touchdown, second rushing touchdown of the afternoon or the evening here for the Joaquin Rams. Here they go. Going to hand to Hardison. Hardison trying to get in, and he does. The 2-point conversion is good. So that will make it now a 21-16 ball game with 1:27 to go as they take it in, and the 2-point conversion is good. All right, folks, we'll take a break. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
Alrighty, folks, back here, 21-16 now. It was a 8-play, 75-yard drive, 2:55 off the clock, 2-point conversion good, 27-yard run by Mr. Tate Bass, number 4 to score, making it 21-16. 2-point conversion is good by Hardison. And the Shelbyville Dragons will have one more time here before the half, but the Joaquin Rams, I do believe, will get the ball. Yes, they will. They will get the ball to start the second half. We're going to have some bands action down there with Shires down on the field at the halftime, too, and a great interview with our lineman of the week. That's all on our Farmer State Bank halftime show on the way here from Joaquin. High one. And it's off of one of the Dragons, but they do get on it and try to catch it over your shoulder there. Is Scarborough, but he does jump on. I'm sorry, Aiden Shields jumps on that there. And it will be first down now for the Shelbyville Dragons. And they have it at their own 32-yard line with 1:26 to go. 26 left on the clock, and their own 32-yard line for Shelbyville. First down and 10 for McDonald in the offense. Let's see where we are on the field. We don't have him down there. I don't know what's going on. He's off moving around.
Probably.
So here we go. First down for the Dragons. McDonald in the backfield here in the shotgun with Williams. Going to hand off to Williams. Williams going to take it over to the far side. Turns the corner. Going to be met there after picking up a few. Down to the 36-yard line. Started at the 32 up to the 36. So a gain of 4. Second down and 6 for the Dragons. Come to the line here quick. 1:02 to go. Trying to put up another score here. Up by 5. Getting close to halftime here on our Thursday Halloween night. Donald out there too. What a play on that far side there. And a great job. Well, that is Jacob Gatlin right there on that play, sniffing that out. And it goes nowhere. It's a loss onto the play for the Dragons. Back to the 35-yard line. So a loss of 1 there on the pass. Try to get it there to Harvey for a loss of 1. That'll be a third, make that a loss of 2. So it'll be a third down and about 12 coming up here. And so let's check in down here on the sideline while we got a timeout here. See what's going on down there. How about that? See if we can get what's happening. How's it going down on the sideline, man? It looks really pretty good from down there. It's been a great game so far. What do you think?
That again, Mr. Pierce.
I said we've had a great game down there so far into this ball game. So I tell you, it got some great things. I got you on camera right down there right now. How's the field down on the field level? We're way up on top, and down on the field, it's got to be crazy. A lot of good action and a lot of good feeling down there on the field.
Oh yeah, a lot of excitement. I've been on both sides, and the Rams were kind of down because Shelbyville was doing it, but these last couple of drives got the fans back energized.
Yeah,
Look for a ball game again, guys.
That's right.
Getting right back up to it. All right, we're going to talk to Shires in a little bit here with the bands at halftime. But rolling on here, 43.6 to go. Here we go. We'll talk to you soon, man. Third down and a long for the Dragons. Third down at 12. The referee getting himself set up here. 45 seconds left to go here into this first half of the Dragons up by 5, knowing that Joaquin will get the ball to start the second half. McDonald flushed out of pocket. Tried to throw it to the man underneath the Williams, tried to set up a screen, and it's an incomplete pass. First incomplete pass of the night here for McDonald. Makes it a 4th down and long with 40 seconds to go. You pretty much got to kick it away right here and hope your defense is going to hold up for you. And going back deep will be Tate Bass. He'll be back here for the Joaquin Rams all the way back inside the 30 as we get ready for the kick here for the Dragons. Scarborough in for the kick. Looks like number 9 here. He'll make the kick. And it will go over to the far side and go out of bounds there, close to the 50-yard line. We'll see. That'll be on the 49-yard line there on the punch. So 49-yard line. So Joaquin now will get it back here with 34.7 to go. And they'll have it onto the 49-yard line of Shelbyville, trading by 5. Joaquin going to see if they can do what they can to take the lead here before the end of this half. And right now, here comes Brown in with the play. First down and 10. Brown goes up under center. Going to hand off to Hardison. Hardison comes through, breaking through some tackles. Still on his feet over to the far side. Probably going to be taken down at the 32-yard line. First down for the Rams. $17-yard run there by Hardison. He's got 67 yards on 10 carries so far here tonight. And we got a timeout onto the field. So we'll take a quick timeout with him right here on NetSN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters. At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
We're back here as we get ready to go with this timeout. 26.8 to go here till halftime. And it was a timeout there, and it will be first down and 10 here for the Joaquin Rams. They have the ball at the 32, like at the 34-yard line of Shelbyville with 26.8 to go. Trying to take the lead here. Put up some points here before the end of the half. Here comes Brown under center. Gonna look to pass, and it rolls out here to the near side. Now puts it up, got his man. Finds his big tight end, Rios. Rios goes out of bounds inside the 15, down all the way to the 12 or the 13-yard line. First down and 10 for the Rams as he gets out of bounds with 19.8 to go. Rios with a big catch right there. 20 yards. That's another Ray Jones first down, 10 on the night here for the Joaquin Rams. That gets him down to about the 12-yard line here. And that's 19.8 onto the clock as the Rams looking to take the lead here before the half. And they'll come to the line. Handing off here, coming around to the near side. Bass is the ball carrier. Take it around the edge.
He got it in.
I don't know if he got in there. I was thinking he's out of bounds or did he get in?
I don't know. I think they're trying to figure that out.
I think he got Oh, he does get in for the score. Okay, it took me a second here because it looked like they were saying he was just out of bounds there before the pylon. I wanted to make sure. But yes, nice job there by Jordan as he takes it into the house for the score from 12 yards out. So Jordan gets him a rushing touchdown. That's 3 rushing touchdowns here by 3 different running backs for the Shelbyville Dragons. I'm sorry, for the Joaquin Rams. So now the 2-point conversion on the way with 14.3. They take it up now 22-21. They've been successful with their 2-point conversions all night. They'll try a third one here tonight. Hand it off, and they'll take it in. They'll give it into Jordan, and he'll take it in for the score. The PAT is good. So that will now make it a 24-21 lead for the Joaquin Rams over the Shelbyville Dragons here just before halftime. 14.3 to go. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
All righty, folks, we're back here, and with 14.3 to go, we're going to leave it right here. And as the Joaquin Rams take a 24-21 lead here, 14.3 to go to halftime. It was a 4-play drive, taking just less than 21 seconds off the clock there. And it was a 12-yard run there by Jordan. And then he takes it in for the 2-point conversion as well, as the Joaquin Rams now take a 3-point lead over the Shelbyville Dragons here. And coming up at halftime, I think Shire's down there. We talked to him. He's going to try to catch Coach Jones on the way out.
That's right.
Have a chat with him before we get into halftime. We got a great interview with our Breakfast with the Linemen, our Farmers State Bank halftime show. That's coming up. Excuse me. And then we'll have some band coverage down there as well. So that's all on the way here, coming up on our Farmers State Bank halftime. 24-21, here's the Rams that come back. They were down. Now they've come back here and take the lead here for half, and they'll get the ball to start the second half as well. But see what the Dragons can come up with something here for 14.3. Knew this was going to be tight when it's going to go like this all the way to the end, I do believe.
Well, Joaquin cut out the penalties.
Oh, yeah, those penalties what got him. Yeah, you're right. So here comes Brown ready to go. Here's a high kick, and it's going to come to this near side. Going to take it this time, and it's taken. And here we go, trying to break it out. Is Mathis trying to break some tackles. John. Take it up to about the 47-yard line. And another thing, too, is that incomplete pass there by the Dragons, that didn't help them out any. That stopped the clock. They ended up making them have to punt.
Yeah, that's right.
So that kind of turned it around a little bit there. But they'll manage here. Down by 3, 6.8 to go. And we'll come up with, let's find a little bit. And Shelbyville will come out here, maybe try the old we saw the Hail Mary in Chicago and Washington game this past week.
That's
right.
right.
Worked out, so we'll see what happens here. And McDonald will come up with Williams in the backfield. He'll have a twin receiver set here to the near side. And it could be the last play of the half. You have McDonald and Williams in the backfield. Pistol formation. And off. See if Williams can find some room over there on that far side. Gets a block by his receiver on the far end. He'll go out of bounds just above that. Right up around that 40-yard line there. He's going to say he's out of bounds there at about the 40 for a gain of about 10 for Williams. So a good run there. That's another first down here for the Dragons. That's 9 on the night.
Great job, wow.
So, point two.
Dragons.
0.2 left here, so the Dragons will get one more. send everybody here, or are they going to hand off? What are we going to do here? Let's see what he goes. Handing off to Williams. Williams once again trying to find some room over that far side. He'll be met there once he comes across the 40 down to the 40-yard line. So that's where they will be. They're at the 40, and that's where it's going to end up for another 3-yard run. So we'll see if we can check in with Shires. Here's he's going to try to catch up with the coach.
Let's see if I can catch it.
All right.
It's the wrong time.
All right, we're going to see if we can catch up with the coach. But what a great first half it was, and a good job here by the Joaquin Rams. I tell you what, they were down a little bit, and like you said, they got rid of the penalties there, Joe. I think that really, really did help with what they were doing over there, too. So that was a big thing for the Joaquin Rams, as that one drive there by the Dragons did have a lot of penalties in it. So we're going to see if Shires can wrangle up Coach Jones over there here in just a second. As you can tell, he's rolling it out. And even though we have a mobile unit there, we're still.
Yeah, just let me make sure we leave good.
Okay, so they're going to do some things there, getting ready to go. But we got the Shelbyville band.
Let's go make sure the field is clear that he's going to come over.
All right, sounds good. We got the Shelbyville band. They're going to be coming out here, and then we'll have the Joaquin band. And like I said, the bands in the East Texas area, looking at it, I know.
Right here, Coach.
I know.
You ready for me, Mr. Pierce?
Yeah, we're ready. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to hear with Coach.
Coach Jones.
They're air attack, but something else.
Yeah. Well, you know that they come out here. Their starting quarterback's not in the game. You know, and he is one of the most talented players in the district. You know, so we game plan for that all week. And he come in here. So one of our we got the word right before the game. One of our starting safeties, he's out sick. And so we're patching holes. You know, it's the end of it's the end of district. We're trying to patch holes. They're trying to patch holes right now. I thought their little backup quarterback that they got in there, the freshman kid, the McDonald boy, he has done a wonderful job for a freshman. That's about as good as you can. That's as good as you can play. He's had a lot of. We turned up the heat on him a lot, and he's done a real good job of sitting back and getting the ball in the air. That's what's responsible for the first 21 we gave up right there. We've got to get an answer for that going in at halftime, check it out and see exactly what's going on. Just some poor technique on our part in the secondary with experienced guys out there. But they're going to get it figured out. And then offensively, I think it was more just, let's calm down, guys. I know it's a rivalry game. You know, the emotions are getting the best of a lot of people. I just keep telling them the whole time, guys, and if they get frustrated against your rival. Sure. But I told him, I said, you can't let it get to you, guys. We got to play our football. If you just keep doing what we do, eventually it's going to take its toll, and we'll win the second half.
I wonder about that, Coach, because you got a size advantage up front.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems like as the game went on, especially here at the end, you wore them down. Is that what happens?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, spend a lot of people ability to throw the ball, drive, watch the land.
I can't think of anything worse than having to tackle 87 and by yourself in the field.
Being down, I think most people would have just assumed we would take that to halftime right there with 40 seconds. But I got a lot of faith in my quarterback. He's a senior. Got a lot of faith in my receivers. So 40 seconds, I want to take the time out and get the ball back and see if we can take down score. And that's what we did.
All right, Larry Pierce. That's Joaquin grinding it out, baby.
Yeah, we'll get back to you before the start of the second half. See if we can catch up with Coach Wallace.
Will do.
All righty. Did a great job there as Shires down on the sideline, catching it there. And thank you, Coach Jones, for taking your time. And right now, we got the Shelbyville band out here. They are performing. So we'll let a couple. We got to get in here and get some of these wonderful people to help bring us this broadcast. We're going to get that for you as our Farmers State Bank halftime. And we got a lot of great things on the way. And we'll have some bands out here for you, too, coming up. Stay with us, folks, here on NetSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Right Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed, since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it? The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here, and we're down here. We've got the Shelbyville band out here, and we're going to have some audio from the band and from the field. So we'll have the second place. They won the silver medal, second place in the state military band competition.
That's right.
This past weekend. So congratulations to the Shelbyville Dragon Band.
Congratulations.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
Military Shelbyville ISD proudly presents the 24 State Military Washington Silver Medalist, the Shelbyville Dragon Band.
That's very impressive, Larry.
Alrighty, folks. I know we had a little bit of audio trouble. Got most of that audio in there, but we're going to get on over to our halftime interview, and then we'll come back and we'll catch up with the Joaquin band. That is on the way as we are in halftime, brought to us by the good folks of Farmers State Bank. And our halftime interview is with the good lineman there at the Diamond B Cafe, so we're headed down there for that. Stay tuned, and we'll have more of those coming up for you.
The charter flight yesterday flew to College Station, so he's going to be at the game. Yes. Two charters.
All right, folks, welcome here to Breakfast with the Linemen, and today we have a table full, as you can see, as we have our great winner from Center, as well as Shelbyville. We're going to start off with Shelbyville because Center's still eating over there, as they ate all last night on the Bears last night, just like Kason Lee did. Here he is, our player of lineman of the game here, and Coach Wager here with him as well. And Kason, congratulations last night on a big win. That was a big win there for the Dragons last night. Tell us a little bit about the game for you and the guys.
Well, the first half we weren't. I don't know, we weren't really having it together, but when the second half came, we kind of figured out, we realized that we got to do what we practice, and I feel like we did that pretty well, and we came out and we did it.
All right, there you go. And, of course, you got Coach next to you over there. And, you guys do a great job. Your coaches all have praise for you guys. You guys play a lot, and I know you played a lot of downs last night. So how's your conditioning? What do you do leading up to that week? Because, it can be a lot for a big old boy like us to get out there and play both sides of the ball all three through.
Yes, sir. Well, at practice, we stay active. We just run and, try to eat healthy, and as a lineman, that's kind of hard, but yeah, I try my best.
Especially with your grandma with that homemade banana pudding. I know that's not hard to do either right there, man.
Carboy the night before? Carboy the night before?
My mom mostly cooks steak on Thursday.
Between that and pregame, there you go.
Yeah, pregame.
I tell you what, though, it has been a good season here for the Dragons, and I know you got a lot of offensive lineman brothers out there, and you guys look out for each other. We had Jose down here a couple of weeks ago, and he told us how much you guys are a good unit down there on both sides. So, tell us something about how well you guys are cohesive down there. You talk to each other and help each other out through the game.
Yes, sir. Well, since we play both sides of the ball, we have to get it together and just, I don't know, we got to know what we're doing and keep our mindset straight to both sides.
There you go. Well, I know you're having breakfast here, and I know we got a lot of things going on, but one little question here we always like to ask, what's it like being an offensive lineman, playing for the Shelbyville Dragons and this team?
I'm just glad to be able to block for my quarterback, DJ Barnes.
There you go. DJ Barnes, that is a great one to block for there, too.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
You guys did a good job blocking for Williams last night. What do you have, 4? I think you got 4, or you had a few touchdowns last night running the ball, too. So
Yes,
that's a good
sir.
job. Y'all opened up for him
Yes,
last
sir.
night. You did a great job.
First of all, what is your favorite play when it comes in and you go, yeah, that's what I've been waiting all game for?
Probably this pull play that I do.
Yep.
We line up pretty fast. It's called the Talladega.
Right.
Line up fast.
Get it? Well, into Talladega as fast?
I see what you did there. That's good.
Okay, so what's the play?
Well.
So you're a tackle, right?
Yes, sir, right tackle.
You're right tackle. Mr. Pierce didn't ask that. So you're a right tackle for the Dragons, and
Yes,
so
sir.
your favorite play is Talladega, and you pull.
Mm-hmm.
And who are you?
Well, from right guard to the left tackle, they're all blocking down. And it's a 1, nobody blocks a 5, and I'm just smoking him.
Oh yeah.
And they're running out.
Is it only you pulling, or is the guard pull as well?
It's just me.
Okay. And what's the action in the backfield? Is it a counter play?
Quarterback.
Okay. As a quarterback. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also, and I want to talk to Coach Wager right here, too. And, Coach, I know that you've been part of the staff here, and you see these guys and coming along here and being part of the Shelbyville tradition. Great crowd and everything that comes along with it. Great administration. A lot of things happening there for the Shelbyville Dragons. So, great coaching staff you guys have there, too. So, Wallace and you guys have put together a good squad, and you got, I think, a team that is really buying into your program. So, just give us a little bit about the Shelbyville program and how great it is, if you don't mind, Coach.
Well, our staff, we're a really tight-knit group in the office. Fun guys to be around every single day, and we kind of feed off each other's energy. But, I think we're finally getting guys to start believing. We're growing each week. And, I think the sky's the limit for this team. and we're going to see how far we can go, maybe play into December. But it's a really fun group to be around, kids and coaches included.
Well, the Shelbyville Dragons doing it great here, and got a tough task coming up too, guys. We got a big one on Thursday night, Halloween. Joaquin, unfortunately, took a tough loss there at the end to the Timpson Bears. They're going to be ready at their house. So, are y'all ready for the Rams?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
All right, so here we are at the Diamond Bee Cafe. It's pancake breakfast time. It's our third installation of this, and this was a unique one because I was sitting there at the post game. We were talking. We got to figure out who the pancake lineman's going to be this week. And sure enough, as soon as Wallington starts up with the post game interview with Coach Meeks, the first thing this was a great win, or the crowd was great, like that. He goes, okay, now you know who the pancake offensive lineman of the week is going to be. I mean, that's the first thing he started off with, and he named you, sir. So tell us who you are, and most incredibly, what grade you're in.
My name is Jamarius Cannon. I'm a freshman.
Right, you're a freshman. I mean, that is just unbelievable. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a freshman. I mean, I played 3 years on the varsity, but I couldn't imagine being a freshman and being out there because I mean, you're still wet behind the ears.
Yes,
but you also play tackle, right?
Yes, sir.
And right or left?
Right.
Right tackle. So we had a good game last night. We had a big victory. But as we were talking before we came on, this was a Brownsboro team whose ability and whose capability doesn't match their record. That was a much better team than what their record indicates. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
And then probably the strength of their team was actually probably their defensive line that you had to deal with. So who were you going up against most of the night?
I was going against 58.
Yep.
Yeah, 58.
Yeah.
And 24.
And what were they doing that was I mean, because it took a little bit for our run game to get going, I think. But it finally did, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But what were they doing that was able to kind of slow us down, at least at the beginning?
58 wasn't doing nothing, but 24.
Yeah.
He had a fast spin move that most of us can barely handle. So,
right. Is that something you don't see very often? Somebody does that?
Yes, sir.
A spin move? Yeah, that can be frustrating. Let me ask you this. So we have a one play. Do you remember the touchdown that I believe it was Blueford that scored? The one he actually speaking of spins, he actually ran over a guy and then spun around him. But I think that was right behind you, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's talk about this. I mean, what's been your experience to be on varsity as a freshman?
It's a blessing. I worked hard to get there.
Okay, do you prefer to run block or pass block?
I mean, I love pass blocking.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that because there's something else we had visited before the camera came on. Run blocking is just there are some skills required, but pass blocking is a much more skillful requires skills. I mean,
yes,
is that something that you work on in practice?
Yes, sir.
What are some of the drills and things that you do to help your pass blocking?
I have like very quick feet, so I kind of practice on that outside of school.
Yeah.
And in practice we do a lot of pass set blocking. Yeah.
So a lot of footwork, right? That's what you're saying. And so as a freshman, I mean, how much do you bench?
I bench around 2. I don't know my max, but it's around 2.
Okay. And I'll take this guy too. Tell us about what it's like to be coached by this guy.
He works me hard every day. Every time I mess up, he get on my head about it, and I know it's all just love, trying to get me better.
Yeah.
Like I play hard in practice, so that translates to the field. So yeah.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tennahaw in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here and checking in on a few things, and I don't know if I haven't heard anything, but we were told a while ago that there was some loud noise or something, terrible noise come through, but I'm checking some of the things here. But I don't see. Huh. Okay. Well,
on the corner of Timpson and Tennahaw.
Okay. Well, I don't know where that might have been coming from, but I don't see it here on my side of things. So my apologies if there is something going on down there. And with the sideline down here, everything should be good there. Let me see.
Well, he was just overmodulated.
He was? Well. So what now?
He was in the red.
Oh, okay. Well,
when the band got close, it just got overmodulated. Big deal.
Okay. I just want to make sure that everything's good. I was checking on some of the stuff here, and I didn't hear anybody say that we were, didn't have anything, and as far as the sound goes. So I just want to make sure we were good to go on everything. All right. So we definitely don't want to be messing with anybody there. We got a lot of folks there. We appreciate you listening wherever you are. Big thank you to all the wonderful folks that was helping us out there with the breakfast with the lineman and the good things there at a Diamond B Cafe. And sorry, folks.
I saw the one lineman from center.
Yeah. Jamarius or Jenkins. Yeah. There you go. So you got some things to read there for us, Joe. What you got?
As soon as I can find them. Well, we'd like to say thank you to all the local Pineywood game sponsors. They include Haslam Tire Company backing the Joaquin Rams, Number One National Bank in Tennahaw banking the Tigers, the Dairy Queen and Center backing the Shelbyville Dragons. Each of them are proud of their team and all the other championship caliber organizations throughout Shelby County and East Texas.
Shelbyville Dragons. Yep. Alrighty, as we were back here and getting some things going here at halftime, we got the teams coming back out here. Let's take a little bit of our halftime stats brought to us by our good folks at Farmers State Bank. Don't really have a batter scoreboard tonight. I don't think there's too many games going on out there. For the Shelbyville Dragons, they had 5 drives. 3 of those were touchdowns. They had 1 punt. And the end of the half there, they got a few plays in there, but weren't able to get it down the field. And it was 4 drives, 1 turnover on downs, and 3 touchdowns for the Joaquin Rams. Both teams keeping the ball kind of even there right there. The Shelbyville Dragons jumped out there a little bit and got some penalties. And they got down the field there a little bit. But I tell you what, they've done a good job here with DJ not back there at quarterback tonight.
Well, he's doing pretty good as a receiver.
Yeah. Well, I also say that number 11 was somebody else, but that's not what I was told. But, okay.
So the coach was preparing for Barnes.
Right.
Joaquin's coach was preparing for Barnes up until today.
Probably up until today.
So they did a little switcheroo on
until today, they were just seeing if they could get DJ that was going to be healthy enough to go there at quarterback. But apparently he hasn't done that tonight. And like I said, I don't see him where he would be out of his number 11 uniform there. And he's over there to the sideline, number 11, catching some passes. So I know I've seen number 11 out there on the field. So that's what I'm going to go with. All right. So here we go. For the stats under this ball game, it is 2 of 3 for 69 yards, and for Brown for the Joaquin Rams. Hardison's done a good job, 10 carries, 67 yards, and for Tate Bass, he's got 5 carries for 42 yards, and then for Dalton Jordan He has, let's see, he's got 7 carries for 80 yards, and they've all 3 got a touchdown here tonight. Hawkins has 1 carry there as well, as Brown has a couple of them as well too. But the penalties there really got the Joaquin Rams. They have 4 penalties on the night right now for 35 yards here on the evening.
Does Shelbyville have any penalties?
Shelbyville does have a couple of penalties, but just
not as noticeable.
Not as noticeable. Not in the places where that they would really have any trouble with it. So Shelbyville Dragons with Williams back there running, he's ended up with 34 yards on 16 carries. He's got the 1 rushing touchdown. They do have the passing touchdown here, a couple of those by McDonald. One of those went to Hunter Harvey, and then the other one goes out there to Williams. Sorry, that was Barnes. They say it was Doggett. All right, so that's the way we got there for the first half. And good job here by both teams getting first downs, keeping drives live, and a really good job here by the Joaquin Rams. They came out here after being down and come back here in the second half. We're able to take care of business now. We'll lead it by a score of 24-21 here on our Farmers State Bank halftime show. We're going to head back to all of our wonderful sponsors. We'll be back here for the second half on NetSN.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
And we are back here getting ready to go as we're seeing the sideline shot down there on the field. The Joaquin Rams coming out. And Shelbyville Dragons have made their way out. It will be the Joaquin Rams. We'll get the ball first here to start the second half. It's a 24-21 ball game here this evening on Halloween night. Hope you're having an awesome Halloween, collecting all the candy and save me some. I like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I like Snickers bars.
Those are my 2 favorites too.
That and not a lot of people like the Mounds. I like Mounds.
They're okay
because I like the dark chocolate. But I like the Almond Joys too, so they can't beat that.
What was it? Mounds have nuts. Almond Joys don't, or what
Almond
was
Joy
it?
does. Mounds don't.
That's right.
Because they got the.
I guess we're dating ourselves.
Yeah, there you go. That shows you how far we are. But yeah, because that also because another thing is I dated myself because I said it the other day. I was checking out a shirt that looked older. I said, "Look at the ring around the collar." Remember that?
Right.
I was like, "Man, that brings back old memories right there." All right, so here we go. Reminiscing from the top of the Joaquin press box here, ready for the second half. Thank you for joining us wherever you are on this pivotal district matchup game here tonight. And tomorrow night, we're going to be even more with more football action as we will be in Timpson for the Battle of the Atoyac as the Garrison Bulldogs take on the Timpson Bears tomorrow night right here on NetSN. The Center Rough Riders will be in Athens to take on the Athens Hornets. That's where Shires and Watlington those guys will be.
Oh, cool.
For that. So, yeah, NetSN will be in Brook Hill over there as well for some ball games too. And a lot of action here on NetSN. Here we go for the second half kickoff. Are you ready? It's going to be good. You know it's going to be good all the way, and it's going to be that way to the end. I can guarantee. Stay with us, folks. Going to keep you on the edge of your seat here for this ball game tonight. I can almost guarantee it.
It's a good one.
Here we go with the kick. And a kick on the way. And they'll get a good bounce out there, and it'll go all the way down inside the 5 where it's finally picked up there and breaking away from a couple of tacklers and making something out of it there is Dylan Jordan. And make that Bass. Tate Bass, he gets up there a little gimpy. Well, he's going to be okay. The Rams definitely don't want to lose him out there onto the football field. They'll have a first down and 10 down at the 13, 14-yard line where Joaquin's going to start. So the Rams, a little loud in my ear right there. The Rams will be a first down and 10 at their own 13-yard line. And ready to go here. Now, 2 plays for the Shelbyville Dragons to start the first half. And they scored. To see what the Rams do here is they had the ball to the end of the half. Now they give it to Harbison. Harbison going to take it over to the other side. He'll get up to about the 15-yard line for a gain of a couple. Second down. Up to the 15. Second down, and we'll call it 8 for Joaquin. Now, if I know anything about the Joaquin Rams, covering them a couple times this year, I've seen them here in this third quarter get the ball, and they will take a lot of time to get down the field if they can to drain some of this clock with the lead right now. Brown under center. Handing off once again, coming here to the near side, breaking tackles is Jordan. He'll get up close to the 20-yard line for a gain of a couple more. So that'll bring up a third down and about 4 now. Third down and 4 here for the Joaquin Rams. And see the huddle there. Coming to the line for the Rams. Brown brings him up, going quick, going to look to pass. Now flushed out of the pocket, being chased. Now puts it up way down here. Got a man out there. Yeah. And it's going to be caught. And it is caught on that far side. And I didn't know if he got it stayed in bounds, but he did. And what a great pass play right there. And that's the Tate Bass right there for the big play for the Joaquin Rams. Brown gets him into Shelbyville territory on a huge pass play all the way down to the 40-yard line. 30 yards to Bass.
Yeah, that ball was perfect.
Great play there by the Joaquin Rams. They now have 11 first downs. Ray Jones first downs on the night. Now to stop it at 10:37. What a play. As that one had some hang time on it, and Bass just finds to get underneath it and makes the play. Here's Brown ready to go. Handing off Hardison. Taking over to the right side, up around the 35, down to about the 34. So 6 yards on that one for Hardison. He is now up to 75 yards on in the afternoon or the evening with 12 carries. So 10-16 and the clock rolling here, and Joaquin looking to put some points on the board here to start the second half on their first drive. Started there on their own 13. And Brown bringing it to the line. Second down and about 5. And out to Hardison. Hardison taking it over to the right side above the 30 down to the 29. Should have enough for another first down. 5 more. Nice methodical running here by the Joaquin Rams. Another first down, 9:52 to go. Back to
Shires.
A great shot there. And clock will continue to roll down to 9:40 to go. Joaquin. Opening drive, have the ball down to the 29-yard line of Shelbyville. And the Rams are going to do a little add-on here. See if they can get themselves up by at least 10, maybe even 11. Here we go. Hardison taking it in the middle of the line. And they'll pick up a couple down to the 26-yard line. Reyes on the stop there for the Shelbyville Dragons. Second down and 7. I said, already now under 9 minutes to go. So a few minutes already off the clock here for the Rams. And they can take a couple more minutes off here just by grinding down this clock already out here at the 26-yard line. Here they go. Second down and about 7. Hardison to the right side. And he's going to be wrangled up and taken down there. May have got one up to the 25-yard line. A good job by Hunter Harvey getting back there for the stop. So to the 25-yard line, third down and about 6. And the Rams haven't been in too many third down situations here this evening. And a big one right here. Need to keep this drive alive. We get down to about 8 minutes to go in the third. And Brown brings them up for the snap here on the other round here. And a nice job there by the Shelbyville Dragon defense. Kason Lee back there. Also in on that stop is the number 1. That is Gus Duvon. See Duvey back there. It's a 4th down. Lost the yard up to the 26. So that brings up a 4th down and about 7 now for Joaquin. The ball sitting at the 26-yard line of Shelbyville. And the Rams come to the line. Under center goes Brown. Don't look to pass. Flushed out of the pocket now. Finally, he does get it off, but it is going to be an incomplete pass. And that's a good stop there by the Shelbyville Dragons. They definitely needed that one. They got one of those 4th down stops in the first half, and they needed that one right there as the pass falls incomplete. It's a turnover on downs, and the Shelbyville Dragons will get it back here. And it's a good job there by Shelbyville. They needed to make a stop and see if they can turn it into something here to start for their first drive of the second half. 7:17 to go here on the clock. And I have a first down and 10 from the 26-yard line of Joaquin. The Dragons. 126-yard line. Here's McDonald. Williams in the backfield. And a handoff coming up into the middle. Harvey trying to make some room here. He'll get up close to the 30-yard line. They'll give him the 30. And he'll get 4. So that brings up a second down, and we'll call it 6 for the Dragons. So second down here, 6:48 to go, and that clock rolling. Dragons come to the line. Trailing by 3. Twin back set here for Shelbyville this time. Handing off into the middle. And not a whole lot of room right there. That Rams defense shutting down Williams and not allowing him much. He got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain, third down. Seventeen carries, 44 yards for Williams, third down and 6. Right there at the 30-yard line for the Shelbyville Dragons. Getting close to 6 minutes to go here into the third quarter. Like that out. Shields comes out of the play. We got to hurry up and go here. Got 10 seconds left onto the play clock. Now on down to 7. Still some confusion out there. And it looks like Shelbyville's going to have to call a timeout here with 5:52 to go in the third. So with 5:52 to go into the third, Shelbyville Dragons are going to call themselves a timeout. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you. They listen to you. They're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
Back here after the timeout, ready to go. Third down along here for the Shelbyville Dragons. McDonald, 5:51 to play here, trying to keep this drive alive. And the Rams looking to shut down the Dragons. And that one is knocked down at the line. And a good job. Somebody got their hand on a big number 74. Mr. Braden Cummins said, I'm going to slap that one back at you. And it's not going to go nowhere. Pass incomplete. Only the second incomplete pass of the night here by McDonald. That's going to bring up a fourth down and long. And so now that's going to bring up the, well, that's not real bright to be back there going real fast with all these people around on that motorcycle there, especially with the police around. Here goes the snap and the kick. And
Whoa, they almost blocked
it, didn't they?
They may have got a hand on it.
Still going to be a good bounce there, and it'll be a good punt for the Dragons as it goes all the way down to right around the 35-yard line on the other side. So a turnover on downs and a punt by both teams here to start their first two possessions. And it will be Joaquin getting it back as they will have it at 5:45 to play here into this third quarter. They'll have it there on their own 35-yard line with a first down and 10 for the Rams. So turnover on downs. Shelbyville Dragons makes a stop. Now Joaquin makes a stop here. And it will be three of 5, 99 yards is what I got here for Brown on the night. He's got the one touchdown, no interception. First down and 10 here for Brown. Going to hand off Hardison. That's Jordan, sorry. That is Jordan out there. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Second down. Checking to see if maybe Hardison was hurt or something here on the sideline, but I haven't seen him down there, folks. So I know he's running the ball a couple times here tonight, but it's been Bass and Dillon back there running Jordan. And this time I'm going to hand off to Jordan as he turns the corner. That's Bass. He'll turn the corner there, get across the 40-yard line, down to the 41. So a good run there by Bass. 6-yard run there by Bass. So 6-yard run makes it a third down and about 4 here for Joaquin. Charges right there onto the line of scrimmage down there on the sideline as he's checking out here what the Shelbyville coaches are doing. And it's a third down long for Brown. And that could be offsides there against Shelbyville. And if it is, that's going to be enough for a first down. I don't know for sure. It looks like it's offsides on Shelbyville. And if it is, that's sort of like Dan sure doesn't want to give them anything at all. Denver offsides, and it's going to be against the Dragons. And that'll be enough for a first down on the penalty. I'll take it up to the 46. The Dragons. Only their second penalty of the night. I have 15 there. So that'll take it up to the first 46 for another first down. 13 on the night here for the Shelbyville Dragons. For the Joaquin Rams. 4:20 left to go. Kind of going back and forth here, folks. So first down and 10 for Brown coming up to the line. Here we go. Handing off. It's going to be Jordan with the carry. Breaking tackle. Still into the secondary. Finally gets tackled. Nice. He gets across the 40-yard line. And a nice job fighting across the 40. He comes up a little, give you down to the 38-yard line for Jordan. 8 yards. Another first down here for Joaquin. As they'll have it now with 3:51 to go into the third quarter, and the Rams had to turn it over on downs. Last time they got it down here into this territory.
A lot of running.
Yeah, a lot of running. Leading by 3 right now. And it looks like we're going to get a very tight ball game headed into the fourth. Still got a long way to go. Brown to the line here in that jumbo package. There's Hardison. He finds some room here coming back to the near side, and he makes one tackle. Next another down the sideline. Finally going to be pushed out of bounds there at about the 10-yard line. All they're going to say he stepped out there at about the 17. So he'll be out for another first down. Hardison gets him a first down at the 17-yard line for a gain of 21. That gets him over 100 yards. He's at a 105 on to the night, and it's another first down for the Rams. Here we go. So first down now, 3:25 left. Into this third quarter after that big run there by Hardison. Brown under center, ready to go. Handing off. Nice job coming across. And now finally dragging him down there on that far side. Ronnie Williams. Bass going to be on the run, but Bass going to get up maybe a yard up there, up to the 16.
Boy, that Bass is hard to bring down.
Yeah, he is. He's got 60 yards rushing. They've definitely done a good job rushing the ball here tonight, as we all know that the Rams do. And Joaquin now with a second down and 9. We get into 3 to go. Third possession of this quarter here. And 2, the second one by Joaquin. And they're trying to put it in this time. The Dragons done a good job. Here's a run by Hardison. He breaks 3, takes over to the near side, and touchdown. Hardison takes it in for the score from 17 yards out. And the Rams now make it a 30-21 ball game here onto the score by Hardison. Touchdown by Hardison. He takes it in 16 yards. His second rushing touchdown of the night. So that makes it 30-21. They're going to go for 2 here, see if they can make it a 11-point ball game. Check in with Shire's Cam down there. He's down there close, ready for the 2-point conversion, I'm sure. As they come to the line, Brown brings them up. Going to hand off up in the middle. And the Dragons try to hold him out, but it is in for 2. As Hardison takes it in for 2 more. So he'll get the 2-point conversion as well. That will now make it a 32-21 ball game with 2:31 to go in the third. We'll be back here on a NetSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
All righty, we're back here as we get ready for the kickoff on a nice drive there by the Rams. They take 2:14 off the clock. 8 plays, 65 yards, 16-yard run there by Hardison, and he gets the 2-point conversion. It will now be Shelbyville's ball. They trail it 32-21, and the Dragons are going to look to do something here in this third quarter.
Much more conservative second half so far.
Yeah, I knew they was going to try to grind it out there onto the clock. You get ready for the kick. Back deep back there. See Williams on that far side over there. And the Rams now with an 11-point lead, 2:31 to go, still all kinds of time. The Shelbyville Dragons will get it back. Here comes the kick, and it'll come here to the near side, and it'll be Mathis called for the fair catch there at about the 36-yard line. So, first down for Shelbyville out of the 36-yard line. 2:31 to go here into the third quarter. Let's see, that is one. We'll get it up there a little bit. All right, so 2:31 left to go here in the third quarter. And a Shelbyville ball there right at the 35-yard line for the Dragons. They really need a score right here. They need to take some time off the clock, get a score, and the Rams need to make another big stop right here. See if they go put even more pressure on the Shelbyville Dragons here as we get close to that fourth quarter. McDonald with Williams in the backfield. McDonald going to look to pass. Now flushed out. Got to throw it off. It's kind of up there in the air.
Oh, did he catch it?
And he did make that catch there. Or did it hit the ground? And they're going to say no. It was up in the air there. And Hunter Harvey not able to come down with it. Sorry, maybe that was Duvon. So the incomplete pass. And McDonald. Third straight incomplete here for him. And the pass play makes it a 2nd down and 10 with 2:25 left to play here in the third quarter. And right now, Shelbyville getting a play from the sideline. Now ready to go. Bringing it to the line. Clock stop 2:24. Williams shotgun with McDonald. Going to give to Williams. Williams.
Oh, reverse.
Trying to bring it around here to the other side. And it's still on his feet here. Coming out of bounds. That is Doggett, 0. And he'll be out of bounds there. Enough for a first down at about the 47-yard line. So a good run there by Doggett on the reverse. So pick up 11. First down and 10 here for the Dragons. 2:17. And that stops the clock as Doggett got out of bounds. Checking in at the sideline over on the far side. Play clock down to about 25. All kinds of time here. This stops the clock. 2:17 to go. And a first down and 10 here for the Dragons. They have 11 Ray Jones first downs on to the Knights. McDonald handing out to Williams. Williams trying to find a big lineman up front. Maybe a yard up to the 48. And a lot of hard yards there by the running backs for the Shelbyville Dragons tonight. Hasn't been a whole lot there in the middle. They've done a great job up front for the Joaquin Rams. McGinn, Cunningham, Cummins, all those big guys up front doing a good job there for Joaquin. 1:40 to go, 2nd down and 9 here for the Dragons. Just the formation. Twin receiver set to the far side. Low snap. McDonald picks it up. Now looking to pass. Rolls over to the far side.
Oh,
and
no.
McDonald had to eat it back there at the 32-yard line for a loss of about 16.
That's going to hurt, Larry.
Yes, it is. And Coach Jones dialing up the pressure right there onto the freshman quarterback, and it's showing on that play right there. 1 minute to go here into the third. Now 3rd down and an Uber ride for the Dragons to get this first down here. So a long way to go here as that clock climbs up under a minute and only 2 timeouts. They used one earlier. So definitely got to get this play off here before the end of the third quarter. Here we go. McDonald. All kinds of room this time, trying to dump it off. It's going to be interception. Hardison comes up. He anticipated. He comes up and makes a great interception and takes it up inside the 20. And he's going to be down at the 20. Hardison with the INT. And it's an interception. That's just unfortunate there for McDonald. He threw it up there and it's just a little bit high. And Hardison picks it off there for the interception. And that is just what the Joaquin Rams needed right there.
I'll say.
And that is, that is rough there for the Shelbyville Dragons. They definitely didn't want to see that. And now Joaquin in excellent field position here, right on the 20-yard line. With the lead now, 32-21, and have a chance now to even make it bigger as Brown brings him to the line. Handing off. Jordan taking it over to the right side. He'll be down around the 15 before he's taken down there. And they're going to call him down at the 14. Down to the 14 there for Jordan for 7. He's about ready to hit him at 99 yards on the game. And that may take us to the end of the third quarter. And I think that's what's going to happen there is we'll get to the end of the third as the Joaquin Rams have the ball. And they have a 32-21 lead as we get ready to go to the fourth quarter. Here on Halloween night, the Joaquin Rams are looking to get into that first place in the district with a win over Shelbyville. It's 32-21, fourth quarter on the way here on NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
And we are back here ready to go for the fourth quarter. It is 32-21, and after the interception there, the Shelbyville Dragons were back on defense. And now it will be a second down and about 5 for the Joaquin Rams, all the way down at about the 14-yard line. Ball sitting right between the 15 and the 14-yard line there. Summer's done a good job tonight. He's getting his cardio down there on them sidelines, having to work side to side, working that cart back and forth up there.
We just got to make sure he's not in motion when we go to him.
I keep watching him over there, keep trying to catch him, and I've done that a couple times. And something new for me tonight here, folks. Usually don't have that out here, so we're having some fun with it here. And
it's a great addition.
Just checking it out.
It's a great addition.
Here we go. Second down and short here for the Rams. And we're going to get nobody touched there, so the defense can still jump back. Here's Hardison. Going to find some room here. Now comes across, gets close to the 10-yard line, and that should be enough for the first down. And it will be first down and goal inside the 10 for the Rams. 125 yards rushing now for Hardison. Another first down. 16 on the night there for the Rams with Joaquin. And they're going to do everything they can to just keep this clock rolling here. Take every second off the clock they can everywhere, I do believe. Coach Jones wants to get out of here with this victory. Up 11 right now. No need to be in a hurry. No need to do anything crazy. The Shelbyville Dragons need to try to find some kind of way to get the ball back, make a stop, interception, fumble, something. They need something big to happen for them right here. Here's Jordan. And once again, pushing the pile inside the 5. That'll be a third down and goal down around the 3-yard line. Hit the wrong button. All the way down to the 4. A gain of 6 by Jordan. So second and goal from the 4-yard line. And a score right here by the Joaquin Rams. Boy, I tell you, that's going to make it really hard for the Shelbyville Dragons.
Yes, it is.
To the line. The Rams going to hand out to the push. Right up the gut. And that should get him in there. And it's a touchdown for Brown as they do the tush push. And it gets him in there for the score. So Brown going to get in on the action here for 4 yards out, getting him a rushing touchdown. That's the 5th rushing touchdown of the night here by the Joaquin Rams. That's going to make it 38-21. And if they can push it across on a 2-point conversion here, that's
going to make it tough for Shelbyville.
That's going to make it real tough. But Shelbyville Dragons got a lot of time and a lot of talent. So they have an opportunity. They still have plenty of opportunity here. Just got to have one big play, maybe get a quick score, make some defense, get a couple of them there, and get right back into it. One thing you can say is you never can count out these Shelbyville Dragons. Here we go. Handing off, trying to come to the far side, and this time it's going to be taken down, and that's not going to be good this time. And Hunter Harvey there onto the stop for the Shelbyville Dragons. So that's going to make it 38-21 with 10:30 left to go here in this third quarter, as the PAT is no good. And we're going to leave it right here, folks, and tell you that tomorrow night, coming to you from Timpson, Joe and I will be there tomorrow night bringing you the big Battle of the Atoyac. And that's going to be an even big matchup there as well, because Garrison has one loss in the district. Timpson has one loss in the district. So that's going to be, man, it's going to be good because it's going to come down to, and then next week, if Timpson is able to get the win, Joaquin holds on here, then it's Joaquin and Garrison next week. Timpson will have St. Augustine. Shelbyville will have Hemphill. So it's not going to be easy any way you go. But it could come down to a point system, maybe a coin toss for who's going to get the first place in this district. You never know. See how it goes. But still, with a week left to go, all kinds of things and situations can happen. Well, right now, the Joaquin Rams feeling pretty good about themselves here on their home field. Talked to Coach Jones in our pregame interview, and he said, I asked him, I said, do you tough team here against Shelbyville? Do you always you get a little bit of advantage here in your home field? He said, Larry, you know we always play good here at home. And I said, yes, sir, you
That's
do.
right, they do.
They sure do that. So 38-21 right now, 10:30 left to play, and the Joaquin Rams going to kick it off here. And right here, I think if they could find some kind of way to get a return, get something good set up here, take it back to the house, the Shelbyville Dragons need something big to get some momentum going back in their direction. High kick once again, going to come over here, going to get it to Mathis. This time Mathis going to try to run, breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet, still breaking tackles, still on his feet, trying to get to the middle of the field. They'll finally be taken down there at about the 40-yard line. They may give him that forward momentum up to about the 41. So it will be Shelbyville back with the ball here with 10:19 left to go into this ball game. They'll have it first down and 10. The ball will be at the 41-yard line. So ball on the 41-yard line. Shelbyville Dragons ready to go. 10:19. Got to put some points on the board here. They've had those 21 points up early, and the Joaquin Rams defense has done a good job to shut it down here. So they got to figure out some kind of way to have some good positive here on this drive. For McDonald, looking for the snap. Going to give it to Williams. Williams bringing it up the middle. Got a penalty flag coming up in there, and that's usually into the area of holding. That's Hunter Harvey with the run right there. But that's right in the middle right there. That's usually a hold. And it is. Now to go against the Dragons. So the penalty flag, and that was all the way back to the 31-yard line, so 10 yards there. Only the third penalty I have for the Dragons for 25 yards on the night. It'll be a first down and 20 now, getting them behind the chains. And Shires said, I got a message from him there. You got to find some kind of way to keep McDonald a little bit calm here. Find something quick for him to do so he doesn't have to worry about a lot of it. Hunter Harvey there, going to take it over to the right side. Harvey still on his feet, breaking tackles. Going to get all that penalty yardage back and then some as he gets across the 45-yard line. Great run by Hunter Harvey up to the 46.
That was a heck of an effort there.
15-yard run there by Hunter Harvey. That's a close to a first down. He's got 29 yards. That makes it a second down and a long 5 here for the Dragons. Clock rolling.
Hopefully it'll put a little spark under him, huh?
Yeah, I need to get something going back there. And Hunter Harvey with a good little running back. Great athlete. Whether you use him as a receiver or a running back, he does a good job for you. Here we go. McDonald, don't look to pass. Got a man down here. That's Doggett. Oh, just out of the hands there of Doggett. Just off his. Boy, I tell you, it was a nice pass, but just out of his reach for Doggett. Third down for the Dragons. So makes it third down with 9 minutes left to go here.
Some of the younger receivers, sometimes it seems that they'll go full speed. You always got to hold back a little bit in case it's overthrown.
Right. And that one just a little out of the fingertips there, Doggett. You can try to figure out a way to get that one gathered in there. Good pass there by the freshman McDonald. And now he's got some pressure coming. Throwing it out here. Got his man. That is Geechee Mathis. Geechee breaking a tackle at the 40-yard line. Down at the 30.
There he goes.
Down into 20. Cutting it back inside the 10.
There he goes.
Geechee Mathis with a great run back inside. Geechee Mathis. Touchdown. Dragons. And tell you what, well, they needed that. And that was an electrifying run there by Geechee Mathis from 54 yards out. And he'll take it to the house for the score. And, boy, you talk about something that the Dragons needed right there. They needed Geechee Mathis to step up, and he sure did.
Did you see him just push the other guy out of the way? Just like, get out of my way. I'm scoring this touchdown.
I'm going to the house with this one.
Nothing was stopping him.
54 yards there. And a nice job there by McDonald to find him. That was a great touchdown there by the Dragons. They needed that. 38-27. Now trying to get it to within 10 here. Vasquez coming out here for the extra point. And the Dragons got to get a full tilt out there. Down with only 10 seconds left on the play clock. They should have plenty here. But you want to get a good snap. Don't want to get nothing out of rhythm. Here we go with the snap high a little bit. Vasquez gets it up, and it is good. So that'll make it 38-28. With 8:49 to go after the PAT. Good. Man, it's going to be good here now. Shelbyville can get a stop, but Joaquin needs to get out there and hit some more points onto the board. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
Chef's Barbecue and Centers, open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 10:30 to 2. Now, you can call in your order to Chef's Barbecue. You can come to the drive-thru or bring the family down for a nice family dining experience for barbecue so good.
No, we're not going to say that.
All right. Come on down to the center and enjoy some great barbecue at Chef's. How's that?
That's good, thank you.
Barbecue so good, make me want to slap your mama.
Boy, that's not on the script. I told you don't be saying that.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week on Halloween night. The Shelbyville Dragon.
And we're back here trying to get the onside kick, and it looks like the Shelbyville Dragons tried to get that onside kick, but I don't know if they got it there. As we got J.D. Sewell coming up with the ball. But it looks like it's going to be Shelbyville. No, it looks like it's going to be a Joaquin ball there. As they're having a chat about it. But it does look like it's going to be a Joaquin ball. Okay, so Joaquin does get the recovery there at the 48-yard line. 8:49 to go here into this ball game, and now Joaquin gets it back. Now, Joaquin and the Rams, what they really need to do is just kind of sit on it right here and take a lot of time off this clock because they lead it by 10. They definitely don't want to give Shelbyville any chance to come back here down by 10. So here come the Joaquin Rams with the ball at the 48-yard line of Shelbyville. Looking to try to find something away there. All right, so at the 48-yard line of Shelbyville, and Joaquin now bringing Brown out. And brings him to the line. Brown comes up. Handing off. First man through, Hardison. Bouncing around, takes his way up to the 42-yard line. Get on the right sheet here. That makes a second down and 4 there for the Rams. Keeping that clock rolling, 8:25 to go. So second down and 4 here for the Rams. Like I said, taking all the time they can off of this clock. It'll be down close to 8 minutes to play as they get the clock in, if they play in here with Brown. And I tell you, even if they put up 3 points right here, that's going to make it really, really tough on the Dragons. The Dragons need to stop. They need to get the ball here. Hardison in the middle, and he gets stuck right there at the 40-yard line for a gain of a couple and bring up a 4th down. 3rd down, sorry. 3rd and 2. So 3rd down and 2 at the 40-yard line. Getting that clock down, they'll be rolling under 7.5 here shortly. So here we go at the 40-yard line. 3rd down and short. Here comes Brown trying to push his way in. He's going to be awful close. It looks like they're going to give it to him there up to the 37-yard line. So the keeper gets the 1st down there. And that'll keep that clock rolling. 3 more there for Brown. Another 1st down. 17 Ram 1st downs tonight here on the evening.
Well, normally number of first downs kind of indicates the winner, doesn't it?
Sometimes that does. Just depending. I could go a couple different ways there, but yeah, that usually helps
I
out.
would say a
quite
majority of the time.
Yeah, it helps out quite a bit. All right, so a first down and 10. Handing off here, Hardison trying to find some. Still finding some room. He gets hit hard there at about the 23-yard line before he's finally taken down. That'll be another first down for the Rams. All the way down to the 24-yard line. For 13 more there for Hardison. He's got 166 yards on 21 carries tonight, and he has just done a great job here this evening. I think I gave a couple of his carries to. He might have got a couple carries from a couple of the other guys there, but I'm pretty close, I do believe. That clock's still rolling now, down to 6 minutes to go, and now getting under 6 minutes to go here. Right there on the line of scrimmage here. And this time it's going to be Hardison into the backfield. He is caught. On a negative play there for the Dragons. First one there onto the stop, number 14, William Walden for Shelbyville. Also, Sergio Reyes, number 17. And a big stop, second down and 10 is no gain on that play. And the clock, 5.5 to go, as Joaquin is doing just what they need to do up by 10, just milking that clock, taking all that time they can off of there. Not giving Shelbyville, as we saw, can score quickly. They had 2 quick drives where they scored here tonight. And Joaquin doesn't want to give them any opportunity to put any points on the board here. Second down and long for the Rams. Going to hand off once again, coming here to the near side. That's Hawkins. Oh, Hawkins gets tripped up there at the 16-yard line. That brings up a third down and short for the Rams now. Sitting there at about to the 16-yard line. But doing what they're supposed to, keeping that clock rolling. Now down to 4:45 left to go into the ball game. So Brown brings them to the line. Now I'm going to back out, check it out here. Take a little more time on the clock. 4.5 to go. And we're going to get a stop right here. And that may be an offsides, or do we get a timeout? Looks like we're going to be a timeout onto the field. And that'll be a timeout here by the Joaquin Rams. So we'll take on with them here as they take the timeout. We'll be right back, folks, here on the NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
So are you still selling or what?
Oh, yeah, always. All right, so here we go. But a much better price. Yes. 4:26 to go here as the timeout now over third down and about 3 here for the Joaquin Rams. Ball City on the 16-yard line of Shelbyville. And the Dragons could not need a bigger third down stop than what they need right now. They had a good drive, went down and got it to a 10-point game. They need to make a stop here, see if they can get back down there and see if they can get in the end zone. But the stop right here on third is going to be big. See if they can get it done. Give it to Hawkins. Once again, he turns the corner. He's going to have enough for a first down as he gets close to the 10-yard line. And it'll be a first down and goal right around the 9 here for the Rams. Give it to the big man. Let him run down there. He's got a few carries tonight. They give it to Hawkins, the big guy. Now to get that clock rolling down to 4 minutes to go. So what could be, still a long way to go here, what could be a tough loss here for Shelbyville Dragons, but that's going to be one loss apiece by 4 different teams so far. And a big game coming up tomorrow night. We'll have it right here, Timpson and Garrison. First and goal for the Garrison from about the 9-yard line for the Rams. From 9 yard, give it to Hardison. Hardison, he gets hit there. Nice job there by the Dragons as they catch him in the hole and back him out. J.D. Sewell in there onto the stop for the Dragons. So that'll be a second down and goal there at about the 8-yard line now. See where our sideline guy is hanging out at.
There he is.
Down there on the sideline right there at the goal line there, ain't he? So Shires want to say thank you to Steven. I know he's down there doing some sitting like stuff. Folks, I know this is new for me here tonight on our broadcast. We usually do just me and Joe, but we have some extra help out there. We wanted to try some things, and these are different things that we're going to be adding to the plethora of things as we go along throughout the year. So the sideline camera really worked out good tonight. We say thank you to everybody for being patient with us as we work that out. All right, here we go. Under 3 minutes to go. Get a handoff. And Hardison looks like he'll get in. Jordan there, sorry. He's going to take it down to a 3rd down and goal from about the 4.
Dragons are fighting as hard as they can here, Larry. They don't want another touchdown.
Yeah, they definitely
Joaquin.
don't want to. Yeah, definitely don't want to give up. If they give up another touchdown here, it's going to be.
It's going to be rough in the locker room.
Joaquin's going to have to. They're going to be able to start pounding in the nails of the coffin if they can score it right here. The Dragons got a 3rd down and goal from about the 5-yard line right here. They need a big stop. This is one of those 3rd downs they need to make a big stop on. And we'll see what they can come up with here against Joaquin as they come to the line. So the Rams bring it up. Going to hand off first man through. And fighting his way, but the Dragon's going to hold him there to about on the 1-yard line. It's going to be a 4th down and goal from about the 1. And that's going to stop the clock, though. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Shelbyville Dragons with about 1:55 left on the clock. We'll be right back here, folks, on NetSN.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Right Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by RightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Right Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
And we are back here, folks, onto the timeouts as both teams still into the timeout over there. And I hope everyone's having an awesome Halloween. And we knew it was going to be an awesome football game. And right now it's a 38-28 lead. It's a 4th down and goal from about the 2-yard line here for the Joaquin Rams. And we'll venture in here and see what they can come up with. They can put it in the end zone here. It's going to make it really, really tough, especially with under 2 minutes to go. End of this ball game, man. And the Rams, who in the big magazine that comes out by the in Texas every year was picked last in this district, and here they are with a chance now after this game to be sitting at the top of the district.
Nice.
That's pretty interesting. So here we go, handing off.
There it is.
Touchdown for the Rams. Taking it in for the score. That is Jordan. He'll take it in from the 2 yards out. And then that will make it now a 44-28 ball game with 1:53 to go. And the extra point on the way as Jordan gets another rushing touchdown here against the Dragons tonight. So a good job here by Joaquin as they open it back up 44-28. Going to go for 2. See if they can get it back to 18. And the play coming in the 2-point conversion. Going to hand off. And I don't think they're going to get there this time. Going to be coming just a little bit short, but the touchdown will count. The 2-point conversion, no good. And it'll be 44-28 with 1:53 left to play into the ball game. We'll be right back here on a NetSN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose. Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Porticool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes.
And we're back here coming to you from the end zone down there, the end zone cam, as we get ready to go. 153 left to play there, 44-28 in the Joaquin Rams. Look like they may secure victory here at home against the Shelbyville Dragons. Still 153 to go. And anything is possible. But we got to get something going on right here. Now, the Joaquin Rams have done a good job kicking it here to this near side over here. Pretty much where you see John Don. And we'll see if they decide to do that again. Now the Shelbyville's emptied out the back there. So now the Rams may choose to kick it back there. So we'll see what they come up with here. As the quarterback Brown ready to go for the kick, and 153 away from the Joaquin Rams victory here tonight. The Shelbyville Dragons got a lot to say about it still. High kick here. And that is going to be John Mathis. About to the 39-yard line. So with 153 left to play here in this ball game, Joaquin Rams back on defense, and the Shelbyville Dragons coming out here on offense now. And McDonald, I think he's done an excellent job here for the Dragons here tonight. There's nothing to be ashamed of here. He's had some pressure on him a few times. He's handled well. He got the interception. But I think he did a really good job here tonight.
He did a great job. He's just a freshman.
Yeah, just a freshman out here, and he's done a great job. Being put into a very good Joaquin Ram defense has been bringing the pressure on him, and I think he's done a good job here tonight. Now he's back here with Harvey. Going to hand off to Hunter. Hunter going to try to find some room around that edge. Breaks one tackle, cuts it back inside. Still on his feet. Hunter Harvey going to make some room there across the 40 down to the 43.
But Larry Barnes brings so much more to the game. I mean, you never know what he's going to do.
Yeah. DJ, he's 4 years. He's a senior back there. He's been back there for 3 years. He knows the system very well. And he knows these teams, and that's hard whenever, you got your quarterback, you hope you get him back there. But Gavin come in here, he's done a great job for the Dragons. And even Coach Jones said that at halftime.
That's right, he did.
So now,
there's the bomb.
Pass once again. This time, it got us over there.
Nice catch.
A catch over there on the far side. And see who made that catch over there.
Number 4.
Oh, that is Geechee Mathis once again with another big catch over there for the Dragons. All right.
He's had a good game.
Yeah, he did. He made that touchdown a while ago. So good job, Geechee, with another big pass catch there on the sideline. First down for the Dragons there at the 32-yard line. And McDonald.
Are you thinking about your lineman of the game, Larry?
Yeah, I'm thinking about a couple different linemen of the game. I'm going to have to get with Coach, so we got an extra day there. So we'll see. McDonald getting flushed out here. He comes over this side once again, a little too high on the pass. Almost caught from behind after they were going to Geechee. And it got behind him, and it was almost caught by the second receiver back there, but it's an incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. I'm looking at it. I can see Jose down there, number 51. I've seen Case and Lee in there a couple times tonight, too. Sims has played a good game. Saw a couple different guys out there, Tucker Stovall, is that number 62? That is. So he played a good game. So we got a timeout on the field with 104 left to go here into this ball game, and I think we'll just leave it right here for this one. And
what's the purpose of calling a timeout with a minute left?
Well, just to get everybody together, and it's probably a Shelbyville timeout. Get everybody together here, see if we can get the right place, see if we can find a way to get it in the end zone. Maybe what has somebody seen back there that maybe they have a play that they could try to maybe manipulate a little bit, that they could maybe get behind somebody on a pass play or something. But a good job here by Joaquin on the defensive side. I thought they've done a good job here against the very athletic receivers that Shelbyville has out there too. So It's just been a good job here by the Joaquin Rams tonight.
No question about that.
And Shire said that he's down on the sidelines. He's like in number 87, Mr. Rios, for the player of the game there for the
tight end.
Yeah, for the Joaquin Rams. And I think I'm going to go with Mr. Hardison. He's been running the ball all night long. I think I'm going to go with the running back Hardison, my player of the game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
104 to go. And here comes McDonald. Gets some time here. Rolls over the right side. Puts it up. And almost intercepted. Not for sure there's going to be caught there, but in and out of the hands there. Number 10, that is Caden Miller. Third down and stopping the clock with right at 1 minute to play. So the Dragons going to have to regroup here, and the Joaquin Rams will get themselves a little bit of time to get ready for the Garrison Bulldogs. You talk about two running teams is just going to run it. Man, that's going to be a game next Friday night. Third down as the Shelbyville Dragons will welcome the Hemp Hill Hornets to town next week. McDonald got his. I thought he had his man there just outside of fingertips. It'll bring up a fourth down and 10 with 54 seconds left to go. So fourth down and 10, 44-28 here is the score tonight. As the Shelbyville Dragons going to call another timeout here. And I think that they are going to call a timeout. So let's tell you what, let's take another quick timeout. We'll hear from some of these awesome people.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Are you there? Are you back on yet?
Yeah, we're back here right now. We got the Shires down on the sideline here with us. And great game out there, Steven. I'll tell you what. Been a lot of fun down there on that sideline. Here's McDonald looking to pass once again. Throws it up. And did he get the catch over there at the sideline? It looks like he might have. And I'm going to say incomplete pass. And no, it's out of bounds. There'll be a fourth down, a turnover on downs. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up here for the evening. As the Shelbyville Dragons are going to drop this one tonight. And that's going to be a big win here for
the Joaquin
Rams. I tell you what, that was a big one here tonight. And they got a tough one coming up here next week. But I tell you, they're going to come out here and they're going to sit on the ball right here. It's Coach Jones, man. All right, so first down here, and as Brown's going to come up in the most beautiful play in football, it will be victory formation, and he will bounce it down. And that's where it's going to be. And that's where it's going to be. Therefore, they will take the knee. So they'll have to snap it one more time. No, I don't believe that they're going to have to snap it one more time. I think that is going to do it here this evening. As the Joaquin Rams now are going to come out of here and they're going to get this big victory here tonight over the Shelbyville Dragons. And boy, I tell you what, that's a hard-fought victory here by the Rams, and they did a good job here. They got down, and they came back and held the Shelbyville Dragons only 7 points in the last 2.5 quarters. So the victory for the Joaquin Rams, 44-28 is the final score here tonight. And that's going to do it here this evening on that ball game right there for the Joaquin Rams. They come out here with a 44-28 win. And Coach Jared Jones has got to be very, very happy, and he's got to be so thrilled there with this quarterback who played such a great game here tonight. And tell you what a good win there for the Joaquin Rams. So We're going to take a break here. We're going to come back. We're going to get Shires on there, see if we can get Coach Jones on the line and talk to him after the ball game here and get ready to wrap it up on our Aurora Concepts post-game show. It is on the way here on NetSN.
Aurora Concepts Primary Care Center and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All righty, as you see the celebration down there on the field is we're on Aurora Concepts post-game show. And I think, Sires, I think you said that it was number 87, Mr. Rio, so you were going to go with your player of the game. And we'll see what he had down there. But myself, I think I've got to go with Harbison. As Hardison, he had himself 21 carries for about 160 yards out there tonight. So a good job there by him as Hardison gets the victory with his team there tonight for the Joaquin Rams over the Shelbyville Dragons, 44-28. And, you know, all is not lost here for the Dragons. Yeah, you definitely don't want to lose, but this is a big momentum swing here for the Joaquin Rams, but you definitely don't want to lose for the Shelbyville Dragons, as I said. But, you know, you don't ever want to have a game that where you say you can't, you know, you don't want to win or you want to win every game that you can. And you hate to have a loss here, but, you know, you regroup knowing next week you got a good game against Hemphill. You need to make sure you take care of business there. Garrison and Joaquin is going to be a tough matchup there, and it's going to be in Garrison. Timpson and San Augustine. The San Augustine Wolves are playing really good. They've got a tough matchup tomorrow night, and they got Timpson and Garrison tomorrow. So all kinds of things still can go a little bit haywire and crazy here in this matchup so far. But yeah, for our Dairy Queen play of the game, I got to give that to Hunter Harvey there at the very beginning where he broke. I mean, they were all over him. Right. And he comes up with the play and makes the touchdown. So I'm going to say Hunter Harvey with my Dairy Queen play of the game right there and with that one. So good job there by Hunter Harvey. He played a great game tonight for the Dragons.
Yes, he did.
But I can't say enough here about those Joaquin Rams. They had a really, really good game. What do you got with us down there, Shires? Can you hear us?
I can't hear you. I submitted mine electronically. My player of the game vote is for number 87 for Joaquin, the big tight end, because he's the one that made these two big catches in the critical time that opened this thing up.
There you go. I can agree with that on there. But, yeah, we went with the running back Hardison. He had about 160 yards rushing tonight. So we're going to roll with that one, too. But good job there by Rios. He did a really good job. Hey, a lot of fun with the camera down on the sidelines down there. Did you know, first time here in Joaquin for this? You had a good time down there tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah. No, I've been to Joaquin a bunch of times. The first time, there we go. Like I got the cheerleaders and the mascots coming in and posing for us. But no, this is the first time I've been here since they had the turf installed.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a great field, and we had that rain that came in today, and it was really drained off really, really well. But there's our Aurora Concepts postgame show rolling on here. I know Shires waiting to talk to Coach Jones here in just a minute. So, but I'll tell you what, let's get some of the stats out here. Brown did a really good job. He had 4 of 6 for 106 yards. Like I said, Hardison ran the ball 160 yards. 21 carries, but also you had Bass with 64 yards. You had 65 or 8, make that 65 yards there for Dylan, and even the big Hawkins, the big fullback and the linebacker, he had a couple of runs out there as well. They had some penalties there in that second quarter that really hurt the Rams, but they did a good job in the second half to keep those penalties away.
Yes, they did.
The Dragons, like I said, they had that one touchdown here in the second half. They had that big drive there, but good defense there by Joaquin. But I just think that the Dragons, they played a good game. They were in it a few times. They had a few places where they just wasn't there for them. They made some mistakes, and they weren't able to recover. And in the freshman quarterback out there, too. But I thought McDonald did an excellent job here tonight.
A great job.
And I really enjoyed watching him because now, you know, as I cover a lot of Shelbyville games, too, I know that, you know, they got a good quarterback and it's going to be coming up for those guys as well.
True. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think he did a good job. And I think I give it up to Coach Jones. I think he did a great job at halftime talking about how well he did. And that really boosts. Whenever you get a freshman quarterback to hear that from an opposing coach, that really is a big boost to your morale. So I think he did a good job there, too. So, All right. Hey, Stars, tomorrow y'all are going to be in Athens for the
We're
Rough
going to
Riders.
Athens, Texas.
And it's
That's
going to
right.
be center in Athens. And that's a big district matchup over there, too, for both of these
It's a
teams.
huge trip matchup.
For both of those squads.
Here, because it's, Carthage, soundly defeated both of us,
Mm-hmm.
Athens and Center. And so this is really for the number 2 position in the district, and which has a big implication because we're paired up with a by-district that is extremely tough.
Yeah.
With Pleasant, Texarkana, Pleasant Grove, Gilmer, and Van, the top 3, and then the other whatever's left will be taken to the altar to be offered to Clark.
Right.
But we're going to get one of, because we're probably either going to be in a 2 or 3 spot, which depending on Van and Pleasant Grove played in week number 10, and that will just decide what pecking order that district's in. But all 3 of those teams are highly state ranked, and it's going to be a handful.
Right, and that's the same thing even with this district. It doesn't matter if you're 1 through 4 coming out of this district. These teams are battle tested every week, and
That's right.
whoever comes up in the bye district and the area rounds within any one of these teams out of this Pineywood area is better be ready to play some ball because we're going to take it to them. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be all about them.
I'll tell you what, Larry, the thing about it does impress me. We always know the Rams are able to run the football like they did tonight, but this added element of an effective passing attack is something that they haven't had in the past, and that makes them a much more dangerous team than in years past.
Yeah, definitely. With their quarterback Brown back there, Justin, he's done a great job coming back here tonight, and he was able to get a couple of big passes down the field, and so just great job by him there this evening. All right, looks like that the Joaquin Ram huddle's breaking up over there. We'll see if we can get Coach Jones over there, have a quick chat with you, and then we'll get ready to wrap up the Aurora Concepts postgame show here.
I thought he's got his towels altered. So they're going to try to find him real fast.
He's over there, right down there somewhere. So we can see if we can get Coach Jones. And I always enjoy talking to Coach Jones. He's a great interview. So we'll see if we can get him out there. Here he comes from the far side back there.
So he's coming last.
Yeah, he's the last one out there as they get ready.
We can't get him again here.
All right, so the seniors for the Rams now going to be walking along out there. And we're going to get.
So Coach Jones is going to speak with us.
All righty.
Are you ready, Mr. Pierce?
We're ready. Go for it.
We're waiting on you.
Go ahead.
He's getting congratulated here.
Well, his brother is a part of the staff, and he's also the principal and stuff. So he's getting family hugs out there. He deserves it. He's got a lot of family here to the Jones family. They've got a big tradition here in Joaquin.
They got some stuff going on out here. Come on, get on the TV. Who is this young man? Oh yeah, flag football player. Exactly. I'll bet so. Well, Coach, congratulations on a huge victory.
Just filling in holes. Got a few guys out. They got a few guys out.
Yep.
Game was much closer than what I may have thought that it might be with some starting quarterback out there. Credit to Coach Wallace.
Yeah.
Awesome coach, getting his kids ready, getting a little freshman quarterback. Like I said, he played a heck of a game as a freshman. I would have never expected a freshman to jump out there in his first varsity start and get done what that kid got done. Really proud of him, and I know his daddy's proud of him too.
Oh, absolutely. So, Coach, we got a couple of old linemen here. We've got Mr. Pierce up there. We love seeing a number 50 running the football. That's awesome.
Number on, I told him. So here at Joaquin, he may play guard on one snap. He may go back out there and play halfback on the next. He's the only one that's got the body size to do both. He's a great kid. He's hard worker. Never a negative attitude at all. Never complaining because he don't get the ball. He knows when Coach Jones puts him in, we're gonna feed him a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Watching the big man. Coach, I want to talk about in the back of the jerseys. It says family. Tell us about that.
I'm from this town.
Black
I grew up here. This right here means the world to me. Our fans out there right now on senior night. I was telling the boys before they left. Yeah. I remember my senior night here. You got to take it in. You need to
let it soak in. You're gonna remember this for the rest of your life. This is gonna be a diesel that builds the person that you are 10, 15, 20 years from now. And here at Joaquin, I mean, our fans here. I mean, I'm gonna get so many neck hugs when I walk into this place. That's what we are here at Joaquin. We're just a big family. You know, I mean, Coach Lawson last year, you know, he turned the program over to me, and that's how me and him always drew it up from the first day we walked in here. You know, he told me the day I set foot in his office and asked me if I'd take the job as offensive coordinator, that when he was done, if I wanted the job, it would be mine. And that's just, he's still a family. I mean, you know, I wish he was here tonight. No, there's nobody that I'd rather enjoy this win with. Anyway.
Absolutely, yeah, but he's got taken on some other big job. But
thanks, baby.
I just want to say one thing. I do what you said at halftime is so true. I mean, with this run attack you've got, when you can pass out of it effectively, oh man, that's just lethal.
And sometimes we throw it so good, I think I don't throw it enough, you know. But you know, keeping the clock rolling, being more physical than them, beating them down up front, you know, that's just part of our character and part of who we are. And I don't want to lose that, you know, because you don't have Justin Brown every year. I mean, he can throw. I don't know how far the point was that he threw. I mean, he really showed up his arm strength in that one.
Absolutely.
But he's you know, he's a great leader, and I told the boys that too. Like, you know, they don't know how lucky we are that we have a guy like that running the offense for us, who he doesn't get down. Like down 14, he was the one that was keeping everybody motivated. We got this. You know, he just kept saying it, you know. And you know what I say flows through him, and I think he does a really good job of that.
Hey, absolutely, that's a value. Well, Coach, again, congratulations on the win. I look forward covering some more of your games when playoffs roll around.
Oh yeah, being games we playing them for the district championship. We had to win by 6 tonight to make sure that was the case, and I think we covered that okay. But going in there, I'll be playing, you know, another good friend. I mean, we're all friends around here, but Coach Alvarez, big friend of mine. I thought Coach Ritchie here, they do an amazing job over there at Garrison. And, you know, I told him at the beginning of the year, as soon as we looked at the schedule, I said, well, it looks like I'm playing you for the district championship. So I'm just glad we made that come true.
Absolutely.
I think Dave Campbell's had a 6th to start the year, dead last in the district.
Yep.
And Mr. Dave made a little mistake. He made a little mistake.
All right, congratulations, Coach. Yes, sir. All right, you too. All right, that's your JBA Financial Coach Talk, and we got a lot of information there from Coach Jones.
Yeah, we did. And a good job down there on the side, man. We're going to wrap this thing up, let you get done down there, and we're going to get out of here and wrap up the Aurora Concepts post-game show. But good job. Thanks for being here tonight, man.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Always love doing games with you. Here. It's always fun.
All right, folks. We're going to get back here. We're going to get ready to wrap this up here as we got the press box camera up here tonight. Joe and I were getting ready to go from way up here on top. We want to say thank you, everybody, for watching the ball game here this evening, and thanks for being a part of our broadcast. We always appreciate you, and we'll be back tomorrow night. Joe and I will from Timpson as Garrison and Timpson hook it up for the Battle of the Atoyac. So join us for that one here tomorrow night on NetSN. Have a great night, everybody. We're out of here. Bye.
The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.